Hello.
Nuggets.
Nugs.
Clarbroon.
Hi. Clarbroon.
Who's sponsor?
Hi,
Jesus.
there, Clarbroon. It's us.
Margaret.
1d4 plus 1. And
Hello.
Margaret.
From the
How
other side.
dare you invoke the name of Clarbroon with a sprite on the table?
Hey, guess what?
We're showing that we're moving on. You know, if they don't want to pick up our hot contract like the Threadmancer has. That's right, everyone. We have our first partner. The Threadmancer is a custom embroidery artist from the Twin Cities. You can find her work at threadmancer.com. She will be sending us patches for each of our classes that we can wear during the games, and we will be promoting her super awesome embroidery work.
Oh my god.
Whoa, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Booyah.
High five.
So again, yep, she's on. You can find all of her work at threadmancer.com. She also does custom work, so if you want patches for like a cosplay team event, she does a lot of really cool, funny, nerdy patches and stuff like that. Also, a quick shout out to our auto hosts, Salute Die Repeat. They are on Tuesday evenings. They are in the Eastern time zone. I believe they start streaming at 6 o'clock their time, 7 o'clock our time. I think that's how that works. No, flip that.
Time works, kind of.
They're an hour ahead. Okay, yeah, so 7 o'clock their time, 6 o'clock our time. Misfits and Monsters, they're on British Standard Time. They do 2 streams on Tuesdays as well. They are at, I believe, noon our time, and then again at 2 o'clock our time. And one shout out to Jeff Vincent, who runs a Destiny Twitch channel. He's auto-hosting us right now as well. He does his streams on Wednesday evenings.
Heights are the best.
Who wants more nugs?
Unless you want to go down to Warlock Town. Pew, 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 pew,
No.
pew, 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 pew.
No. Please,
No.
please help me.
The floof.
No.
Hate it.
Take a couple.
You get them. They're yours.
I would like some dinosaur
You know I'm gonna
nuggets.
get
If you could
Bodie
just...
wants them.
Just like, how trippy would that be if that happened,
Right.
though? Like, can you imagine?
Listen, we're about 2 years away from it. The technology is near.
I saw Willy Wonka. I know what's up. Apart from that, we will be doing our last, for a while, Dresbon session on Monday at 6 p.m. Sam is going off to Montana for school.
I heard it was Montana.
I thought Greg killed it.
According to John, it was definitely Montana.
I tried to tell Kat the other day, and I was like, I know it's not Montana. I was like, I still don't know where he's going.
School somewhere west of here.
I'm going to the flattest of states.
Nebraska?
Yep. That was easy.
Yeah, I drove through it twice. It was hell both times.
I'm sorry.
And stinky.
Yeah, Kansas isn't a whole lot better. Do you live in one of those states? Suck it. So other than that, we'll get right back into it. Last time during your adventure, you all had spoken with Madame Gloriana, the leader of the Tin Sisterhood, and had discussed plans on how to bring down the city regent Arcos Bouchard. Having gotten some information from her, you had all decided that the best way of going forward would be to sway the council to your side. First, investigating Tyrig Stonejumper and his estate in order to sway him to your side, and then possibly hunting down and removing Hildy Winterglyph from the equation. You made your way up to Hightown and entered Tyrig Stonejumper's estate, meeting his butler and his grandson Billy, who Archie had met on a previous occasion, and began to investigate said mansion. Also, as you left the home of the Tin Sisterhood, Augie informed you that he would be heading back to Steel Farm Gap. And as we left last time, Roland had found a hidden room with a spiral staircase leading down into the building. Virio sits in a hot room with a hot man with a naked old dwarf, while Archie is out in the garden with a small boy. So,
And we hid their clothes.
and you hid their clothes.
I relive last week's episode like
almost real time as you're like recapping it. I go,
oh yeah.
That's what we did.
So that being said, what would you all like to do?
Oh, man, this is some good bubbles. These are the best bubbles I've had in a long time.
Agreed. They really clean out the old talking pipes.
In the Vale of June, all bubble water is called claw brew.
La Broom. Interesting. Up here we call it La Croix.
Oh, I seem to have forgot that somehow.
Oh, no worries. It happens to the best of us, especially at our age. So, what are you and your group up to? We just sort of walked into the sauna, huh?
Yeah, no, it felt right at the time.
It did. Probably go and check on the house, though.
Yeah, I don't really want to see your meat and two veg much longer.
That's fair. It's not exactly a Picasso. Well, it's kind of a Picasso down there. Picasso is a meat dish.
Gross.
I walk away from it.
All right, toodaloo.
Thinking of Jackson Pollock?
No.
It's not a triangle. It's not a shape.
It's more of a.
I had originally intended to say a more romantic classical artist
Oh.
to imply that it was nice to look at,
Oh, okay.
as opposed to
Instead-
everything being shifted around.
But then you made it misshapen.
It's like a
in the
Salvador
wrong
Dali
spot.
down there, the clocks thing.
Stretched out.
Super saggy.
You know Salvador Dali and the passage of time.
Virio, as you leave the room with the hot rocks in it, you notice that your clothes are missing.
Shit.
Really?
Yes, romantic means inspiring awe via nature.
Oh.
So
in
yes.
painting.
Well, yes, then. Still that.
Uh-huh.
It's a beautiful natural.
So a
thing.
John Singer Sargent.
I don't know that one.
He paints the sunsets with boats.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah, okay.
Oh, boat guy!
You guys know a lot of artists and art.
Oh, like Henry David Thoreau. That one?
No, he's
Oh,
a
no.
writer.
I'm aware. I was making it just to put that out
The
there.
self-deprecating is getting too dangerous because we're all starting to think that each other are just really stupid.
Yeah.
Yep. Every time I say something, I'm like, you know, I'm kidding. Right?
We should just hold up a little flag that says, "This is a joke about how dumb I am."
Insert self-deprecating humor here.
Wait, where does this fall, like, for romantic paintings, like with what is his name in The Wedding Crashers, when he had that sexual violent painting done of him? Was that Wedding Crashers?
Yeah, with the weird son-in-law.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's romantic. It's certainly sexy.
Okay. Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Whatever happened to him?
Wow.
I don't know.
Got old.
Anyways, you're naked at a stranger's home. What are you doing?
Well,
So like that's not a first.
I'm gonna walk around casually, and just kind of try and look for my clothing the best I
All
can.
right, sure. Go
Can you
ahead and
paint
make-
us a word picture?
My sagging body jostles with every step upon the creaking floor. You swear a liver spot moved. It may have just been a large bug.
Oh.
The shadows from the crevices and crannies.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. As you walk out, you can see that there are several rooms on this upper floor.
I'm gonna use my point of inspiration. 'Cause I definitely didn't roll a 1. Yes, much better. 17.
17. Okay. As you step out to the sauna, you can see that there's a room to your right-hand side, and the door is like partially closed, but you can sort of see like there was something hastily thrown in there, and you can see like the tail end of your cloak sort of hanging out.
I'm like, oh, there's where you ran off to, and I
Bend down and I grabbed it.
As you open up, yeah, you see that both your and Bugginsworth's clothes are bundled up in there and quickly tossed.
Excellent. I begin robing.
All right. Make just a general perception check while you're there as
Okay.
well. See if you can hear the voices of your comrades in the other room.
2.
2. Nah, weird house.
Alright, I gotta focus on putting my clothes on. 1. Wait, I'm not wearing pants. Oh,
Maybe those were your stockings.
yeah, I got layers.
Yes, you do.
No, I've got a.
Like cake.
I can't remember. Some type of armor on underneath, so I've got some cloth and whatnot.
Yeah. Alright, you're able to
I
get
like-
your clothing back on.
The idea of Miria with soft garters.
Yeah, no, that's probably true.
Excellent. Excellent. Archie, you and Billy are sitting out by the pond in the garden. What are you guys up to?
Just playing some rock ball,
Mm-hmm.
talking about life,
What do
trying
you?
to teach him a little bit
About which?
About life?
about. There's a lot of things to learn. One of which is that the sun is neither a ball or a balloon. I
But
think
it's
that-
round and it's in the sky,
That's a good starting point.
just like a balloon. I think your hypothesis is off. Balloons are rounded in the sky.
If it was a balloon, wouldn't it be going up?
It just hit the top of the ceiling in the sky. It hit the outer dome of the top ceiling of sky,
I love that song.
and it just rolls around, and that's how the sun works.
Boy. This is gonna be fun.
Sailing in the sky.
I fashion a ball out of dirt,
Uh-huh.
and
Is that a balloon?
And no, you see, because look, and I teach him about gravity.
Go ahead and make a general persuasion check to see if you can teach Billy the concepts of gravity.
Is he a flat earther too?
You're about to find out.
Billy is not a bright boy.
That's a natural 20 plus 2.
I understand everything now. What a fool I was. My eyes are open now to the ways of the universe.
I saw a car today with a bumper sticker that said the
My
Earth
work
is
here is
flat.
done.
Did they get hit
I hope
on purpose?
By my car.
Well, what are you and your friends looking for anyways? I know you were looking to talk to my grandpa, but he's not going to be around until way later this evening.
How much later?
I mean, he's been coming home pretty late recently, like well after dinner. I'm usually in bed when he gets home these days, so well after 7:45.
Well, I
Perfect
think
time
they're
to go
just
to
chatting
lunch.
around with Bugginsworth in there, so we'll hang around here for a while yet. But maybe we'll get lucky and he'll come home early today. We just wanted to talk to him about work,
Oh.
business work,
Okay.
adult things.
All right.
Business
So you guys are just gonna hang out in the garden still?
I continue to stall, but at the same time, I'm just watching like the road to see if he does come home,
Sure.
and that would cause trouble.
Yes. All right. So why don't you just go ahead and make a general perception check for me, Archie, since you're kind of keeping watch while everyone else is inside.
Uh, 17.
17? Okay. You're able to keep a pretty close eye on the comings and goings of the traffic out on the main road in front of you. It's not a busy road by any means. It mostly seems to be sort of richer merchants, some lesser lords, lordlings, kind of just walking around their neighborhood, taking their the rocks for walks. So
Lordlings?
Dwarves.
yeah,
That's a thing. That's a word. Yeah.
Little baby lords.
Never heard that before.
Yeah, the children of lords.
It's like ducklings.
wee bairns. So yeah, it seems fairly uneventful for the first chunk of time. We'll check back in a little bit to see how things are going. Inside, in the top floor, Fenric, Roland, Kismet, and Aurora have all gathered, I believe. And Roland has just found the secret doorway with the staircase leading down.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
I would like to investigate
All right.
What?
What are you investigating?
What are you looking at?
the wall behind it. No, the staircase.
Okay, you can make an investigation check on the stairs.
I want to smell it.
All right.
Cedar.
That's a 17.
17. It smells musty, kind of old. not a high traffic area or a highly cleaned out area.
I don't think this is the kitchen. It doesn't smell good.
Dwarf food. You can see that it goes, like, looking straight down the staircase, you can see that it goes down beyond the first floor into what must be the basement.
Oh, it's not like...
Is it a
spiral
It is a spiral staircase, but looking over the edge, you can tell that the distance going down is further than the first floor.
Oh, okay. So these are stairs that are connected to the wall, not like a central pillar.
Yeah, somewhere inside the side of the house. I can show you
The
what.
closet's just bigger on the inside.
Want to
Yeah.
go
It's located
down the stairs?
Okay.
You said that like saying to the dogs to go outside.
Yeah,
Do you want to?
I want to go down the stairs.
Yes! Would I like to
Fender's face is like right there.
You were saying?
Oh yeah.
I'll
Hi, buddy.
take a piece of copper
Wow,
wire
are they trained
and,
or what for that? Hi,
Okay.
Fender.
point where I think
Didn't mean to disappoint you.
Furio is.
Okay.
In the general direction that he's in.
Alright, you perceive that he was approximately in, or you heard him in the, in Bugginsworth's voices coming from
Okay.
the sauna when you guys came up.
Yeah, I'll.
Or rather,
point
you
in
saw
that
them go in,
direction.
you saw them disrobe and walk in, so you know he was in there last time. So,
I take a second, like, do I really?
alright.
I'll say, Virio, we found a secret tunnel in one of these rooms. If you can break away, feel free to join us. It's at the top of the stairs to the left.
Alright, how's your lows?
Always go lows.
Who the hell is this?
Damn, another person I have to kill.
What? Just
That was I say this to everyone else in the room. We might want to get moving.
So should we go down the stairs?
Yeah, are we moving?
Yep.
Are we moving down the stairs or?
Okay.
That's where I'm going.
I would like to stealthily move down the stairs.
Alright, go ahead and make a stealth check, everyone who's sneaking down the stairs.
Oh, I didn't even get my dice out.
Good.
Oh,
what are we doing?
amateur.
It has been almost a year.
I do this more than I should.
I know.
Woo! That one.
Which kind of check are we
sucker.
doing?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Stealth check.
That's a 6.
Alright.
Oh,
That's an 8 total.
21 total.
Alright.
14.
Alright. Aurora.
That's with it.
Stealth is
A dog.
9.
9. Okay. They're kind of old stairs.
Those are some rolls.
Kismet and Roland are kind of fairly well able to make their way down the stairs, but Fenric with your heavy armor and Aurora just trying to sneak around and watching yourself sort of sneak down the stairs too, because Roland is still in your form.
I'm
Oh
so
yeah! My
You are
God!
just sort of
I forgot about that.
like doing double takes at like looking at yourself like in front of you, and
So it's like Fenric, Aurora, Kismet, Aurora.
yeah, and, like you guys are like
Auroras.
kind of where you two are able to sort of tick down.
Yeah, we're going into our natural habitat of dark.
Yep.
Dark and sneaky.
It is about that moment, Virio, out in the hallway, that Bugginsworth steps out, nude. Where the hell have our clothes go? Where'd my clothes
Oh,
go?
they're right here.
I see they're all in the same pile. So I'm just like,
I just already got dressed, so I just picked them up off the ground, I guess.
Oh, thank you.
Say, I
just
just,
sort
I
of-
don't want to have you have to bend over.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the jungle. I'll go put these on. He steps into one of the side rooms for a moment.
Welcome to the jungle. What does that even mean?
Fun game.
What would you like to do, Virio?
What?
Wait, so we were going to go see the bedroom, was it? is where we were going. I can't remember where we were originally walking to. We got distracted by this song.
He was leading you to his bedroom.
You were kind of going upstairs.
To the little boy's room.
Yeah, you were intending to distract him while everyone else was slipping around. I believe you were headed towards the kids' room on the upper floor, which you can go ahead and make an investigation check on the upper floor to see where that would be. There are 2 other doors on the back wall of that room where your clothes were. 11. As you kind of open the middle room on the far wall, you open it up and it's just a very basic bedroom setting. You're assuming it must be either a servant's quarters or a guest room of some kind. It's very humble, not a lot of creative flair into it. You open the next door and you see what is without a doubt Billy's room.
Okay.
It is just jam-packed full of toys and different rocks, which all have like faces drawn on them,
Nice.
like very poorly.
This kid needs a friend.
He has a lot of them.
And it looks very well lived in.
Okay.
It looks like he's been here for a while.
In his own house?
At his
Yes.
grandpa's
Well, he's
house.
visiting his grandfather.
Oh.
Bowie is in heaven.
Yep.
I need to say, I didn't realize that wasn't your hand, so I thought you were basically sitting there like playing. It was the guitar, and then you put your hand up, and I was like, what?
But I.
Good.
Okay, that's all.
There was only one other door on the upper floor.
Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know that Archie's outside. I don't think I ever saw him leave.
Nope.
So, yeah, I'll just take a quick peek into the last room.
All right. As you creak the door open, you can see that this is obviously the master bedroom. And looking over to your right, you can see that there's some sort of passageway that has been pulled open on the side of the walls.
I see. I scuttle over there and look down at.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check as you're looking down.
Yeah. 4.
4. You don't see anything, but you do hear the occasional.
I go, hey! Hey! Hey!
It's about this time that the rest of you have made it to the bottom of the stairs, and then you hear a "Hey!" coming from above you.
Oh, wait, I make room to make a bird sound.
Perfect. Okay.
After I yell, hey!
So, hey!
Hi. Virio, is that you?
Little boy, is that you?
Be more specific.
Little boy.
Young man, thank you very much.
I can vote and everything.
Oh, Fenric, alright. I can make my way down.
Frederick, not Billy.
Oh, my mistake.
I like shinier rocks than he does.
Guys, you're like the same size.
He's probably a little bigger.
Being the stealthier pair in the group, Roland and Kismet, you guys probably make it down to the bottom of the stairs first. Go ahead and make a perception check for me as you reach the base of the stairs.
This was all great today. 11.
15.
All right. Roland with an 11, you can see that there are a couple of different tables in this room. Kismet, the one directly in front of you, you can see has a bunch of what looks to be like charter maps and things like that laid out. And there's a safe in the corner to your right. As you guys came down, the room sort of wraps around. There's the 2 shorter corners in front of you, and then the rest of the room kind of rolls out to the right side. You see one more desk in the center, and then the far back corner, there's like it's sort of a strange silvery colored iron box, approximately 7 feet in length, and it is sitting on a stone slab, about 5 feet off the ground.
Cool. Do I recognize any of the maps?
Sitting on top of it, go ahead and make just a quick intelligence check to see if you can recognize, or survival if you will. No,
I rolled
probably
a
not.
3.
Okay, yeah. You can see that it's mainly the west coast of something, but That's it.
Could be a made-up map.
Yeah.
I'll
So
cast
it's
dancing
rainbow.
lights and just kind of set them in 4 corners.
And then
Alright.
I want to head over to the box on
The
on
big
its-
on the corner.
yeah.
Okay. So as you get to there, I would say the rest of you have made your way down to the bottom of the stairs as well. The room is lit up fairly well, so you can kind of see everything described. Kismet is over in the far corner near a large, almost cylindrical-looking metal box.
1, 2, 3, 4,
We're
5.
missing Archie.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
wait, why not?
I don't know. He's distracting the kid, I guess.
Oh,
Not Fenric.
oh snap. I just left that guy alone. He thinks I'm supposed to be there.
Maybe he'll confuse you and Archie.
God, what was his name? Billy'sworth.
Hopefully,
Was that it?
hopefully
close
his
enough.
memory is almost as bad as yours,
Hopefully.
and he'll forget you.
He'll see a small little old man and, you know.
Maybe he'll look in the mirror and be like, oh, hello, Virio. Happens to me all the time.
That, good. You're doing good then.
You're out here living your best life.
I want to investigate the silver box thingy.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check on it.
Are there any other doors in this room?
None visible.
Okay.
How about invisible?
Oh, there's 2 of those.
9 total.
9. It seems very, like it's not a very excitingly designed box. It seems very just utility. Thicker metal bar runs along the base and then sort of curves up over with a panel underneath that. With you can see a seam. There's down the center of it, so it would open like this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really all there is to it. Do you touch it at all?
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Okay, it feels cold.
Yeah. I breathe on it and make a smiley face.
Okay.
And then I turn to everyone else and I'm like, anyone know what this is?
How tall is the
The
table?
blocks?
The total height of it was about 5 feet off the
Okay.
ground.
No, what?
You can't see above the edge of the table?
No, I cannot.
You're far away.
The top of the
Yeah,
coffin
yeah,
is about
yeah.
5 feet. The stone slab beneath it is about 2 feet off the ground. So it's about 3 feet high. So you can't see
okay.
like the top of it, but you can see the
Oh, okay.
metallic box itself.
It's a coffin. You just said it.
Yeah. God just said it was a coffin.
Whoops.
Does anyone know what this is?
Coffin.
You can see there's a small plaque on the side that says Charlie's Coffin. Shit.
How large?
It appears to
Um,
be a coffin.
Wow.
It's about 6 feet long.
Late to the
Okay.
game there.
I thought it was like a 2 foot, and I was like,
A 2 foot?
yeah, that was like. It was, I
Yes,
thought
for
it
a
was,
oh, that was.
yeah, see, that's
And you
why,
look at it and it says Billy.
that's why I was like, that's not.
Twist!
Mother twist.
Whoa.
Archie out in the garden, Billy's eyes turn red. They have awakened me. We must go to the lair of the dead god. Follow me.
Do you need an
Get
eraser?
away.
This motherfucker's walking around an empty house.
Straight towards the fucking sun.
Into the sun. Damn it! Should have written that.
That is an amazing D&D game right there.
Now that they know about
Idiot boy
gravity.
is dark elder god. Oh,
Billy
Jesus.
is Cthulhu.
No, but it does not have any markings on it.
Is there a way to open it?
Yeah, there's 2 kind of look like fridge handles on it. On
I'm
the top.
imagining, literally what I am imagining is like catering silver, like.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yep.
Basically, yeah, just like a double-doored version of it.
Mm-hmm. I take a step back and then I'm going to use Mage Hand to try and pull it open.
All right. As you cast Mage Hand, you are able to pull one of the sides open. And as you do, everyone go ahead and make a perception check.
She
Who's
didn't
in
tell
the
me that was
room?
happening, so I am still up, like.
You just hear a clang.
16.
Roll a 19.
Okay.
You see Billy. His eyes
about-
turning red.
It's about time we check in with you anyways. All's well on the western front for you, Archie.
Oh yeah. It's all good.
14.
So 14,
11.
11.
16.
4.
7.
Okay. It just takes a moment for you two to realize what is in this coffin. The rest of you immediately recognize the partially mummified body of an illithid.
What do you mean partially?
Yeah.
Partially mummified.
Okay.
I let go of the handle.
It looks like it's been autopsied.
Everywhere a little bit?
What's an
Or-
illithid again?
The Cthulhu boys.
This one.
Oh yeah,
This guy.
yeah, the ooze.
Yeah.
Is it
No.
is it
No,
the same
the
one we
ooh.
fought?
The
Oh, Ood, yes.
Ood is, yeah,
No.
not the ooze,
Yes.
but the ooze.
How could you mishear that?
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, everybody.
Does the thing clang back closed when I let go of it?
Nope. as
Then
soon as
I
you pull it.
grab it with the mage hand and like.
Who had the really high
That was me.
19? Okay.
No, I'm not 16.
16.
Archie got a 19.
Yeah.
I got a 14.
Okay. You were the only one to break 15, though?
Yep.
Okay. You also, Viria, would have noticed that there are 2 small brass bolts that are, well, you can see on the left side of it. There's a bolt drilled into the back of its skull behind where its ear would be if it had them.
I see.
It's a Frankentopus.
Good old Frankenpuss.
I think.
Wait, where's the pin?
Frankentopus.
Where's the pin?
What
We
a
got
what a phrase!
Yeah.
Oh God!
I'm not gonna like.
I always forget what that pin looks like until somebody picks it up, and it's always literally what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Cammy did good.
Break into puss.
I think this is related to those rats that we ran into.
What?
Yeah, there's some bolts on the illithid's neck. I think.
There are 2 concepts that you're saying, and they
Hold
don't
on.
link.
No, the
Wait.
rats. The rats are an illithid-based creature. Here's the illithid.
That would make
Mind
sense.
control.
When I met with Kyrian, I saw the bolt on,
You saw
on
one
him.
drilled into the back
Yeah.
of his side of his skull as well. Yeah.
I have seen this another time.
Another illithid?
Yeah.
No.
A Kyriantopus. Wait, no.
When I saw,
Machi machi.
which I don't think I shared my experience in the city, but I ran into Kyrian.
What? You never. Why didn't you tell us that he took Quincy possibly, maybe? Remember?
Yes, I do.
Why didn't you arrest him? Citizens arrest.
Fugitives arrest.
Viria, why do you sound
Because-
constipated?
Have you ever made a citizen's arrest?
Plenty of time.
Did
I
you
completely
then
believe
get
you.
arrested?
No, they let the person go. The cops are shit.
They're all dirty. Every one of them.
Well, couldn't agree more.
No
but
cops at Pride.
I couldn't agree more, but Kyrian also had one of those bolts, and it was related to some type of mind control that
Kyrian is a rat.
Kyrian's an illithid.
Why not both?
What is the bad guy's name again?
Archibald.
So close.
Tony Stark.
No, it's
Yeah, Tony Stark.
Arcos Bouchard.
Sony
Ar-
Tark.
It's something related to mind control of Arcos Bouchard.
He's being mind controlled
We're trying to
Kyrian
control
was
the
being
mind.
mind
Oh.
controlled.
by Sony Talk.
Well, I mean, the lithids are notorious for their mind control. It's like their jam. They do that.
What about their jelly?
They shake it.
Boom, got him.
If your mind control,
That's two.
Stupid
That's,
game.
that's 2 for 2 for my favorite jokes of the night.
Jesus.
I'm sorry I missed it. I was drinking Clarber.
I was like just a little bit hoping you were going to pick up the Sprite can.
I'm drinking Clarber.
I'm drinking Clarabrook.
Exhibit A.
So if you can mind control a mind controller, you could have a lot of control.
It's just like a Wi-Fi extender.
Yeah. I don't know what Wi-Fi
It's a hotspot.
It's like a
hot, all right.
sorcerer.
I mean, hey, whatever you're into.
extend thingy.
Spell, extend spell, meta magic.
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm looking through the papers on the
Wand
table.
extensions.
Sure, go ahead and make an investigation check. The one on the desk or the maps in front of the doorway?
That's not what you thought of first?
Okay, so came down the stairs.
Directly in front of you was a table full of like charts and maps. To your right in the corner was a safe. Then over to your 3 o'clock was a desk which had some writing implements on top of it.
And then around.
And then far back corner of the room was where the coffin was.
Gotcha.
So I like.
Okay. Maps, and I got a natural 20.
All right, perfect. These are very,
27.
very detailed maps of the west coast of Ashar.
Okay.
It seems to be mainly shipping routes. However, there does seem to sort of be a timetable, which you can see several copies of the same map, which has different routes on it. The most recent one seems to be charting a passage from the city of Lelania to the south up to Zadara.
Gotcha. So these are like the maps themselves are time stamped?
The first few are. The other ones beneath it, you can see like there are 5 or 6 which have the timestamps on them. The ones beneath that all seem to sort of be like road guide stock maps, things like that. These ones are all completely hand drawn.
Gotcha.
And the most recent one has the charted course leaving at dusk and arriving before the port actually opens in Zadara.
Is there a date on it or just time?
It just has times on it.
Okay.
It has a star date on it.
Right. Cool. Okay. Can I move over to the other desk?
Yeah, sure. We'll make another investigation check.
I want to move on to the safe.
All right.
I'm going to pretend like I can crack it, like a cracking safe
You pull out a
kid.
stethoscope.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make an investigation check as well.
23.
23. Kind of flipping through this desk, you see that this has a ledger, business expense ledger, and that it seems to have one list of the incoming and outgoings written on one half of the page,
Okay.
and then in red ink on the other side is written another set of numbers, which are not the same.
Gotcha. Blackmail. I'm gonna take
You like that? All right.
Yoink.
18.
18? Okay.
Nice.
Go. You don't have thieves' tools, so I guess
Is the safe
can
the
see it as
safe
a
have like a
combination.
keyhole? Oh, it's a
combination
combination.
lock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
4
it?
digits.
Huh?
4 digits.
3.
Oh, 3. 420.
I'm sitting on 4 digits.
420 what?
That's for something else.
Okay.
I am also sitting on 4 digits, just waiting.
Is it the
2213.
yeah, that one?
I have 10.
Not for long.
What do you have in your investigation check again?
18.
But you don't
18.
have 2,000.
Okay. Feeling around the safe, you can feel there's something engraved on the bottom of the safe.
Oh my goodness.
Easy mode.
Uh,
It says, haha, nice try.
Got him.
it's a hyperlink to Never Gonna Give You Up.
It goes to a Google Drive with just never gonna give you up, and I didn't think you'd get this far.
Okay, can I tell what's engraved?
Go ahead and make a perception check
Oh no.
based on touch.
17.
All right, it reads 1, 2, 3.
I spin that into the combo and I'm like,
As you put that combination in, you
die.
find that this must be some sort of rainy day account of some kind. You can see the deed to the house is in here. Also,
what if Kismet just owns a house?
that throws to the
This is
adventure.
mine now. Get out.
I mean, they're
That's
18.
the same
they
way
can
that
own
Toad
a
gets his house
True.
stolen.
There are also 1,700
John knows
gold
what I'm talking
pieces
about.
and 400 GP worth of gems in this safe.
I'm like, anyone need to stack up on gems for spells?
I don't think that's someone's stuff. We shouldn't take it.
You have a bag of holding.
They
It's
left the
shiny.
numbers on the outside of the safe.
They obviously wanted us to have it.
Some people just forget and they have to write things down.
I throw my journal papers in the air. And I
And
go around like
Aurora's sitting there thinking, wow, that's the same combination on my luggage.
Genius.
Played 52 pickup with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like very strongly considered throwing the deed into your papers to have
Damn it!
I own a house. Oh god, my taxes.
When did I buy this?
I just found a deed.
Oh my god, it's this location.
Whole life
Have
has
I
been
had
leading me
this the
here.
whole time?
All right.
Are you gonna take stuff out of the safe?
Don't do it.
Literally,
Do it.
Angel, Virio, and Drow Thief, Angel, Devil, Kronk on your shoulders.
Don't do it.
Do it.
What did I miss?
You don't listen to this guy?
You don't want to listen to this guy.
Look what I can
Look
do.
at these words.
I know he's got a point.
I'm like, any reason we would need the deed to this house?
Blackmail.
I do super blackmail. We own your house now?
Hey, homeless boy. No, that doesn't go well. Don't do that.
Works for me.
That's more of a threat. Like, if you catch you doing bad stuff, that's easy. It's like, hey, you did a bad thing. We'll tell on you. The other one's like, we did a bad thing. Don't tell on us.
You guys, we're trying to be good now. So let's leave the deed and take the money.
We don't put them out of house, only just the rainy day funds.
Yeah, it's just a rainy day.
It's real
fund.
nice
Baby
weather
steps.
out.
Baby steps.
Maybe that's Billy's college tuition.
He
Take it.
needs
That
it.
boy is
doesn't
not
need
going
it.
to college.
He could just with the
On a
right,
rock ball scholarship.
takes one to the head one too many times.
Then he gets to sue him.
Yeah, I guess.
New rainy day fund.
Dangerous rockaball.
I
See,
solved D&D.
We've totally justified it. Let's do it. I take some of the money.
How much gold do you take?
How much was there again?
1,700, and then 400 worth of gems.
I'm going to take a lot of it.
1,600.
I'm going to take just,
1650, Bob.
I'm going to take the gold. Can I take all the gold?
I'm not gonna take it.
1,700 gold pieces is a lot of gold to
Is it
To
carry,
like
Right.
have.
just to carry on your body.
Okay.
Too bad you don't have a bag that can just hold that.
I'll take 700 gold.
Yeah, or a box that you could just throw it in.
That's still pretty heavy. You're able to carry it, but it's pretty heavy.
Two
All right.
boxes.
Well, I'll try and spend it soon then.
Perfect rationalization. I'll try to spend it soon then.
You got some. It's weighing down.
It's
your
weighing a
pockets.
hole in my pocket.
I can carry it though, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I
You have like
like
your pack with you.
I have like
so you
1,000 gold pieces then total.
can- Okay.
Just in your bag.
my
Don't
bag.
lose that.
Okay. Got it.
I closed the safe.
I'm surprised you didn't keep it in platinum.
I open the coffin.
You open the coffin.
Again?
You see
Yes.
see the dead body of the Illithid there.
Yes.
It appears to have like a large cut down the center of it that has been stitched back together.
Did we fight an Illithid before? Correct? Or
No.
No.
It wasn't that.
No, you've not fought an Illithid.
What was that thing? What's the
The
It was the
mind
beholder
flares?
mind flare.
What's the-
mind witness?
the mind witness. Yeah.
mind witness? Okay. I forgot the technical thing.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
The
Yeah.
mind flares from.
Yeah, those are-
Mind flare is an electric.
You guys would
It's the
have
same thing.
figured that they are.
Yeah.
They're a beholder who's corrupted
It's
by
like
an
the
Illithid.
Okay.
So big eyeball boy under the control of mind flayers.
And mind flayers are controlled by
Rats.
Abashard.
Yep.
Come again?
Abashard.
Abashard.
Abu
Shabba.
Dhabi.
Abba.
Mamma mia.
Here I go again.
My.
Oh,
The next
dang it.
words.
I'm gonna have to watch Gravity Falls again this weekend. Every time I hear that song.
Disco girl.
Yep.
You are living at our house this weekend, and I
Yep.
feel like that's your go-to thing.
It is, honestly. It's that and prepping for D&D.
All right,
Oh, and I also
so,
take care of the dogs. I wanna try to
Oh,
look,
yeah.
it's mostly after look at its insides from the
He's like,
autopsy
"Wait,
and try to
himself."
see if I can figure out what they were doing or if
Okay.
there's anything missing.
Okay. Go ahead and make first an investigation check, and then a medicine check.
18.
Okay.
18.
Wow. All right.
That is medicine is the dirty 20.
Okay. So as you're looking at this creature, you can see that there also was some work done on the cranium of the illithid. It seems that there was sort of a hole drilled in several spots, and then one side of the skull was cracked open.
You're saying medical things.
And there are a few portions of the brain that have been removed. And then inside the torso and the organs of this creature, you can see that the heart is missing.
Heartotomy.
Heart no longer there on it.
Heartectomy.
Heartectomy. Sounds really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
because
it
it won't happen.
does. It doesn't work.
You don't know.
I've seen Temple of Doom. It does happen.
Yeah.
Heart transplant
Kalima.
surgery.
Honest Indiana Jones.
Oh my god. What if Arcos Bashard
Is
has
Indiana Jones.
an illithid heart? Dun, dun.
Makes him run faster, you
And,
know?
and what? Like holds it?
I don't know.
Probably
Maybe
just
or
got in a
eats
jar
it.
somewhere.
Holds it? Oh my god.
Heart transplant.
Too much Inuyasha.
Just holds
Yes.
it in his mouth.
Oh.
That's very Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No.
Stallion who mounts the world.
Is Inuyasha eat a heart?
No, that guy holds one of his incarnation's hearts, and that means she has to work for him the whole time until he gives her.
You want your blood to work, don't you?
I have to squeeze this so many times. Just to keep
I'm so stressed all the time.
All right.
You're lucky you pissed me off.
That'd be a fun work dynamic. Anything else you guys like to do in this room?
Close it back up and look for a lock.
Okay.
We're trapped down here?
Yes.
Why? Wait.
No, I wanna close the coffin up and
Oh!
not have it come out.
All right. Go ahead and make an
Tie a
investigation
rope or
check. See if you can
something.
find one laying around.
Well, I decided to.
In your
7.
medicine check, did you not find out that he's dead? Right?
How many? I'm a paladin. Things are undead.
You rolled a 20.
I'm a medicine check. Yeah.
Did you stab it again?
In the
We just
heart?
look over
In
and
the brain.
It's like
There's no heart.
Just cut all its limbs off.
Flag.
I actually. So okay, so I
Just cut
I
off
rolled a
his
7
legs.
for the investigation.
There do not seem to be any loose locks laying around.
So then I decided to like cut it up a little bit.
So you open it up and-
Yes.
All right. Just roll. Just general.
definitely-
Roll 2 attacks for me.
We're definitely
with
trying to be
advantage.
good, guys.
2 with advantage. Yeah. 2 with
It's
advantage.
already dead!
Just to see if you
That's
chop
not
it up
okay.
real
You
good.
Double
probably
13s.
sewed him up
Okay.
in the middle so he could be buried properly.
And
What would be the
Okay,
point
yeah,
of
you're
taking
able
the
to
heart
like,
out
chop
and
it
then
up
re-sewing
as
him?
well as you would,
Aesthetics?
until your heart is content.
You chop him up?
yeah.
Chop him up
Yeah,
real
whose
good.
heart is
Those were like
content?
20s.
Dudes?
Nope.
I couldn't find his.
It doesn't have one.
Why did you do this?
Now it can't
Sushi!
walk.
Ugh.
Even if it is a zombie, it can't walk.
Virio. I'm holding like I'm holding like a
Chunk
piece
of-
on the edge of my sword. Open up!
That's disgusting.
Illithid steak.
I throw it at you.
Stop. I hit you in the face. I'm like, stop. I don't even dodge.
I'm like, do you have mind control powers now?
I don't know. Let me try. Stop it.
I actually want to like cut around where the mind control
The bolts.
bolt has been.
You want to try to pop it out?
That's a
Yeah.
horrible
Well,
idea.
yes, and if I can't, I'm just gonna cut around the meat and
Okay.
take that.
Go ahead
on
and
the
just
bolt
make
stick.
then just make a dexterity
That's
check.
better.
And, like, try to cut around it.
What is happening with Fenric?
I'm a butcher now.
1 second he's like being this sweet boy, and the next
That was
minute
a
he's
19.
chopping up
Yeah,
their
you're
bodies.
able to
That's a
cut like
21.
It's
pretty close to the
dead.
bolt. You
I mean,
are
we
able.
kill things all the time. Like
You are able to take your dagger and cut around the bolt beneath the side of its head, and you pluck it out. As you kind of pull it out, like a few chunks of meat kind of snap back in, but as you hold out, you can see that it has a screwed tip on the end, and then in the center, it has 3 barbs that kind of hook back, so that once it is in, it cannot easily be pulled out. And you got one now.
I go over to Aurora and I say, and I hold it like in your face as much as I can from being really short and go, "Did you say Kyrian had one of these in him? It looks painful."
It looks horrible.
Yeah. I keep waving at your face.
I walk in between them, like through them to get to the Elithid's corpse.
Okay.
And as I walk between them, I'm like, well, Kyrion's an ass.
It's in his ass? Ow!
Hey,
It's got barbs on it.
you don't know what people are into.
Ooh.
You don't speak of Kyrian that way.
You already got a crush on him? Huh? Huh? You got a crush on him? Huh?
I'm like cutting out the other bolt.
It was too interesting not to also have one.
Go make a dexterity
my
check as well.
This is like your old great uncle being like, you got a crush on him.
8.
8. Not quite as well done as Fenric's, but you're able to pop it out eventually. It just has like a lot more meat on it as you get it out. So it's just like a big, like almost baseball-sized chunk of meat that's sort of ripped out of the neck. So you
How
have,
big
like,
is the
some
bolt?
throat. The bolts are only like yay big.
What are they, quarter 20s?
Huh?
You
Were they
try
quarter
and do this
20s?
with a howler.
Yeah.
I'd like
Did
to...
you spear it?
Yeah.
It's not a great thing.
I hold it up like a lollipop for Rube to get back at.
He starts picking the meat away.
Oh my. I'm gonna look around the room, check walls and floor for
Check
any
balls?
sort
Alright.
of walls.
Whoa, no bolts there.
I wanna check.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
For
Just looking for anything hidden.
hidden things.
Roland's like, they got the bolts, I want the nuts.
17.
Fielding around, it does not seem that there are any hidden doors in this room.
Okay.
I think it might
I
be.
want a face tentacle.
What?
Okay, everybody gets a little treat.
Yeah, no, it's just a souvenir, you know?
Eyeball anyone? Toenail?
Only the most prime illicit cuts here. Butcher.
Archie, go ahead and make another perception check for me as you're out in the gardens.
16.
16, okay. You and Billy are still kind of sitting there chatting. You can see a somewhat recently toweled off Bugginsworth making his way toward the two of you.
Oh.
Sort of like scanning the garden.
He's just looking around.
Right now, he comes out the through the back door, and you can see him sort of walk around the back edge of the house. You guys are like 200, 300 feet away from the house. It's a nice, lush garden. And he eventually spies you and starts, like, his body language, like, conveys he looks somewhat annoyed. But he is coming toward the two of you.
I wave.
Okay. He gets over and he's like, "Where have your friends gone?"
I'm not sure. I thought you were watching them. We've been out here having a grand old time.
I have many duties I must look after. I can't be watching everyone who comes into the house. What have you and Master Billy been up to out here?
supervising a guest that you don't know wandering into your house would be one of those duties.
Well, yes, but they all split up and I lost them.
Well, I guess I don't know. I don't know where they would have gone. I didn't see them leave. No, they might have left. No, I don't know. We've been just talking about life and stuff and playing some rock ball. Care to join us?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Your foot's just like black and blue and 3 times the size it usually is.
That is an 11.
An 11? I don't think I should stand around and play rock ball, master. What was your name again, my good friend?
Archie.
Archie, that's right. I don't believe we should be standing around playing rock ball while there may be villains on the loose in the house who wish to dig through our personal belongings and hide our underwear while we're in the sauna with what I thought was a pretty good friend, and we hit it off, but then he disappeared as well.
I don't know.
I suppose we could go investigate the house if it would make you feel better.
I think it would, to sort of have everyone that I know is here gathered together in one place.
All right. After one more quick game, though, Archie, you have to end on a make. You can't
Okay.
leave without making this shot.
All right, here I go. Ah! He runs forward to kick it and just trips over the rock and it doesn't move. Falls face first into the dirt.
Well done, boy. And
Thank you. That's hey, that's gravity.
That is very next time we'll teach you about, just momentum and stuff.
Yes, momentum.
That's great, all
All right, back inside
I
the
guess
house.
we'll head inside then.
All right, you guys head back in. Bugginsworth leads you guys into the sunroom near the front door. There's a nice beam of light coming down in from the skylight above you, and he sets out some lemonade for the two of you. Now, don't go anywhere while I search the house.
All right, I'm way too tired. That was a quite intense game that we had up there, so I'll just hang around here.
Okay. And he walks out of the room.
I turn to Billy and see if he wants to go investigate the house.
Yeah. Does what go up come down unless it's a balloon, but not the sun?
Yes.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure. I was just checking.
I was not listening to his question. I just wanted
You just pause, wait for him to do a goof, and then move on. All right. So the two of you will need to make stealth checks as you move into the house if you're trying to avoid Bugginsworth.
I guess kind of, but not like really.
Is there anywhere in the house that you really want to go? Because I know pretty much the house.
I don't know.
Does he?
I said what I said, but what you heard was, is there anywhere in the house you want to go? Because I know the whole house. I know it like the back of my hand.
We go back to the couch.
Okay. That was a fun trip. Into the doorway and back.
After a brief moment of thought, I've decided that he is the least stealthy person.
That was a hot one on his stealth check,
Yeah.
so.
Well,
Could we
What's
hear
that?
them
Is that like
above
a
us,
four?
like coming in and walking around and stuff?
In the basement, go ahead and make a perception check.
I didn't.
Nat 20!
Alright.
I did too as well.
Nope.
I did not.
That guy rolled twos.
Okay.
Not only do I have the best eyes, I have the best ears!
It's you
Somehow.
hear
Somehow the oldest man among us has the best eyes and ears.
you hear word for word Billy shouting, "Should we investigate the house?"
Roland. A massage. And I point up. I was like, Billy's up there.
I'm not giving anyone a massage.
Yeah, no, do that thing where you send someone a massage.
Mage hand?
No, the other.
I've literally never done.
Do the thing
I can't tell if you're serious or not.
when you talk into the heads of people.
I can't.
Massage!
That's not how you. Yeah, to
Croissant!
I still can't tell.
I stared at him like.
Indignant Roland is my new favorite character. What?
Yeah, a massage.
All right. Yeah, massages feel pretty good.
But yeah, I think Archie is probably up there because I just heard the boy lad.
I'm
well,
down here.
Unless he's at the top of the stairs, I probably can't reach him. I can't like send a message through a
Fine,
wall of
Rootin'.
stone.
Rugden flies
We
upstairs.
should probably leave this area.
If they're back, I completely agree. We should head back upstairs.
Is there anything we haven't checked out?
The desk.
Got that. Roll and check the
Oh,
desk.
yeah, you did.
And check that. Nope, that's everything.
Let's get out of here.
Is there any way to take like a snapshot painting of the illithid to be?
The mutilated illithid.
The pile of
I
It will
a pile
never
of
leave my
purple
brain.
meat.
I pick up a tentacle on
No.
the end of my sword.
I meant for more blackmail.
I mean,
Do you want this meat?
we did most of the mutilating. So
Everybody make a perception check down in the basement for me.
No.
You can make one too, actually, Archie.
Alright.
10.
Okay.
10.
9.
12.
I like
Okay.
12.
All right.
Hell yeah. 5.
All right. Virio and Kismet, you hear like a dull set of footprints on the ground above you, and then you hear a Seems above you, Bugginsworth is sneaking through the house and jump scaring anyone he might find.
Your friend is looking for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll just root him.
What if you go distract him while we all like go somewhere else and pretend like we never found this crazy secret room?
Okay. That seems fair. Should I go?
That would be the start of the plan.
Okay.
What's the next bit?
We leave this room and go pretend like we were somewhere else the entire time.
Oh yeah, you already said that.
Go into the back of the house. I don't know.
What's the back of the house?
I don't know. You'll find out when you get there. I walk up the stairs.
We could also just leave.
Leave the
I
house altogether.
accidentally
Yeah.
smash the pitcher of lemonade and then cry out in pain.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
How'd you smash that picture?
Well, I was reaching for it and then just like backhanded across the room. And I look at
Did
it
you
and I'm
make
like,
it?
"Oops, these old muscles, you know. Performance is under here somewhere.
You just
That is
roll.
a 10.
But then Billy's like, "You didn't like it?"
No, it just I worked up quite a thing and my muscles are all on the fritz today.
Is all the sugar in the lemonade?
Yes.
Oh, you gotta be careful. If I have too much sugar, I start twitching too.
See, you
And then
you
Bugginsworth
understand.
gets mad.
Bugginsworth, I'm sorry.
Why?
Could you help us clean this?
You hear him gathering something in another room. Some loud, frustrated clattering. Virio, you've gotten to the top of the stairs at this point, up on the second floor.
Alright. I go and walk to the top of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see him going down the stairs? Where was he? I don't know where he was.
Last you saw him, he was in the sauna.
I look in the sauna.
You just see the small enchanted box which held the chilled Klarbrun and the door leading out to the right in that room.
Nice box. I think I've got a thing for boxes. Will this box fit in my other box?
Go ahead and make an investigation check on the box.
Box with a box.
7.
Okay. You think it might
Oh God.
I try.
All right, as you like grab your box and like, are you just like flipping the lid over it and then
No,
trying
I'm trying to pick up the one box and
Ah.
put it in the box.
All right. As you're picking it up, you realize that the the box itself is like made into the ground.
Oh, damn it. Damn it.
And then I just like walk out, and then I do a quick scout around of the top floor. I see nothing, I assume.
Yeah, so looking around, there's nothing to be seen on the top
Okay.
floor.
Can't just rage real quick and pull the stone box out of the ground.
Maybe I don't want it that bad. It can hurt my back.
Ripping like carved stone from.
You just get so angry. No!
You're gonna steal their built-in refrigerator.
Yes, that's what I want.
Rage to open the pickle jar.
You would have also heard the crashing of the lemonade pitcher as well.
Oh, that's probably him. And I wander down the stairs.
All right.
Do.
Make your way back down the stairs. Right as you come down the stairs to your right, you can see Archie and Billy sitting in the room with a somewhat grumpily tempered Bugginsworth kind of cleaning up some broken glass and mopping up a puddle.
Behind Bugginsworth, I quickly point to Vera to like sit down quick.
I sit down and I was like, oh. I was like, Roochin got away from me for a while.
Where did you go?
I was chasing Roochin. He's a wily one.
What's a roogtin?
I pointed the bird on my shoulder that's currently gnawing.
How did I not notice him in the sauna?
It's currently gnawing on a meat rod.
Anyone I know?
What? Oh no, he likes meat sickles, so I just keep him around.
Oh,
You know, in case he's hungry.
that's a dangerous game.
Yeah, carnivorous crows. What can I? They're all maybe carnivorous. I don't really know ravens.
They're omnivores.
Some omnivorous voice told me they're omnivores.
They
They're
speak two
omniscient
languages.
Yes,
All
they
right.
can use both hands.
The rest
I'm
of
a
you
freak!
down in the basement. Are you making your way up to the top of the stairs?
Yeah, did we hear the crash?
Yeah, you would have. As you were like passing by the second floor is when it went to crash. Viri was up at the top, looking down the stairs when it went off. You guys were passing through the set of stairs, which are more or less like they go through the room adjacent to that room. So you would have heard that crash happen.
I want to look for a place to act like we were there being natural the whole time.
All right, as you guys
I
get to
wanna
the top
leave.
of the floor, are you looking for that up on the top floor?
No, I think on the first floor.
Any floor.
All right, so as you guys are coming back down the stairs, on your direct right as you come down the stairs would be a glaring look into the sunroom. You can easily see Virio, Archie, Billy, and Bugginsworth in there. Go make a stealth check if you are trying to sneak past them.
Oh, here goes.
Another important question for the bedroom. Did you do anything to the hidden door when you left the room?
Like closed it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay. Roland did.
Yeah, roll it. I know how to cover my tracks.
Why didn't you say you did it?
Because we've.
That's a real max min on that one.
All right, stealth check. Total.
5.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
10.
Nat 1!
We're both
Kong, 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 kong!
So you guys are.
we're both really bad at stealth apparently.
I know.
So yeah, you two are. Everyone's coming down the
I'm rolling
stairway, and
very
then just
badly
like
this evening.
Aurora accidentally just like trips and bumps into Fenric, whose armor just clatters, and the two of you kind of clunk, clunk, clunk down the few stairs on your butts. And the entire room that you guys are sitting in can see them kind of tumbling down the stairs, and then Kismet and Roland face palming as they descend the stairs as well. What were you doing up there?
Although technically you see Aurora face palming.
Yes, true.
So two
So
Auroras.
two Auroras
Yes.
going down the stairs.
We were playing cards.
Where?
I don't know, one of the rooms.
How long have we been here?
You guys have been here for
Like
coming
an
up on
hour?
an hour now.
Okay.
I'm like,
Dear Lord.
Aurora got lost looking for the bathroom, and then there were two of her, and we had a panic attack, and that's it.
And I don't know why there's two of me.
Roland, you say the same thing.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
I'm just kind of like not saying
Kismet and
anything.
Aurora.
John! Look what I've done again!
Don't worry, I got a 21.
So,
I don't know why there's two of me. How could there be two of me?
I'm like, clearly this is the fake one.
what did you have? 21?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's like just looking at you, Aurora, like, what the fuck is this person saying? But looking at you, Kismet, he's like, okay,
I like-
it seems odd to me.
I'm gonna whisper to Aurora, and I'm kind of gonna be like, do you have charge on your disguised self?
I do.
You should be rolling.
And I'm going to use my hairpins to what?
Why are you even Aurora again?
Why are you me?
Because I didn't want to be seen here. And how? How are you?
Well, now you're going to be seen here because I'm going to use my hairpin charge to be Roland.
I 100% wasted a spell slot.
It's about that time, Roland, that your disguised self wears off.
It's been an hour.
Yep.
It's another 2 rolls.
They should be the same time. We should. We'll be going.
I think we're having an identity crisis, so we need to go home now.
Wait a minute.
You've had a long
Are
day.
you
it's
a
okay. Go take a
psychologist?
nap.
No.
We'll leave and
Then I don't think you can help us.
I think that we need to figure out exactly what you and your friend who disappeared, whether it was two of and now it's two of you, were doing in this house
Hey,
unattended.
Hey, in an unattended room?
Yes.
I don't know if you want to know.
Well, I think it's important that I get the bare minimum
My question is, what were
detail.
the two of you doing in an unattended room?
Being naked and drinking bubbly, baby.
I sneak behind him and I've written on a piece of paper, bird convention.
We are writing this out as long as we can.
Go ahead and make a. Oh God, what fucking that check would be for you? I guess
convection check.
I guess persuasion check.
Fuck. 6 total.
Sounds good to me. Another one. That is the third one I have rolled on these dice.
I rolled a 2 and my persuasion is 4.
Well, that seems legitimate to me, I guess.
Yeah, we gotta go home and figure this out.
It seems like it's, well, be careful out there. There's a bird convention in town.
Yeah, we've
Does that make it
heard.
dangerous?
I don't know. I've never been to one.
You turn around and there's like the sign for convention.
And I take, as we walk out, I take my cane and I just go, caw-caw, caw-caw, caw-caw.
Nice and subtle.
But I'm still
As
rolling.
rolling?
But I'm
Yep.
still rolling.
So, Roland, you see yourself drawing just so much attention to yourself.
Today has just been
I'm like,
so good. The worst.
I'm like, Roland, pull your hood down. What's your hair? What did you make Roland's hair?
I don't know. Do I get to make his hair whatever I want?
Disguise self,
Disguise
yeah.
self. Come on the spot.
It's braids. It's a lot of braids.
Braids
Like-
on braids.
It's braids
Like
on braids on
dreads?
braids. No, they're
Like
like
cornrows?
they're like well done.
Oh.
Thin cornrows.
That's what I was thinking. Cornrows too. Yeah.
That's it.
And that's what you see.
Boring.
Your carriage is still waiting at the end of the
Those poor people.
walkway up to the house.
I'm like, I yell ahead to them. I'm like, we're having an identity crisis.
You and me both.
Yeah, fair.
You want to talk about it?
No.
Fantastic.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
I heard what you said earlier. There's more to dwarves than rock ball. This carriage, I know. I was watching. Neighborhood watch. So you guys are able to get back into said carriage. All right, where you guys wants to go?
We have to go see that other lady. Hildy.
It's,
Yes,
it's
the
still
next
like
lady,
really early in
please.
the morning, isn't it?
It's coming up around lunchtime, yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to go to the other place until nighttime.
I'm like, McDonald's, McDonald's, McDonald's.
That's where I'm going as soon as we're done with this.
The carriage driver, one black coffee.
Yeah.
Well, I have a bit of interesting evidence. I'll take out that.
I'm
ledger.
like,
What'd you grab,
two
Aurora?
Rollins.
No,
I'm aware, but I think that you're a disguised Aurora.
I know.
Oh, okay. Your character voice is too similar.
That's fair. No, I found
You just want me to do loops around this, like it's weird to be parked here for this long.
Just keep driving.
Okay, I'll just
Please.
sort of do loops. You're on the meter. Just kidding.
I found a ledger. It seems to.
Keith.
Keith.
R.I.P.
Oh, I love Keith Ledger.
Boo.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he said Keith.
That's what he
I
said.
said it under my breath. I was ashamed of that.
I had the common decency to not say it out loud.
Anyway, Ledger, here.
I pick it
Found
up
it.
hoping it's Heath.
It is
Keith
not.
Bar.
I'm
I
like,
open it.
is it openable?
It's a
Oh.
It's a
book.
ledger.
Oh, it's a.
Would you?
I paged through it and I'm like, there are no pictures.
No, of course not. That's.
Boring. I chuck it at Fenric
I would like to put my college skills to use.
and bullshit it.
Go ahead and make a.
I
go
took
ahead and make an
accounting
accounting
101.
check. Yeah, say check those credits and debits, baby.
What am I actually making just a straight up intelligence check?
Yeah, I think that would be
My
the
numbers check.
math check.
My arithmetic check. 13.
13. Looking through it, you can see that for the most part, it looks like a normal like business ledger. It seems to have two sets of numbers in it, which is weird.
I would like to take a look at it as well.
All right, go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
You know all about falsifying ledgers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, isn't that what I said last time?
Probably.
Okay.
Why can I never find any of my things?
Are you looking?
General intelligence.
Just
Three.
general intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, I only rolled an 11.
11. Just going through it with Fenric, he just sort of points it out, and you pretty much glean the same thing.
Let me see.
But Aurora would know these things.
I pick it up.
Sort of.
I pick up the book, turn it around, and give it back to them.
Archie, go ahead and make an
why were all
intelligence
those
check
E's
as you're
in
looking
here?
at it.
Not 20 plus 2.
These are falsified documents dictating the movements of various shipments which are claimed to have been coming in to the port from Lelania, dressed as building supplies, which have been moved to a warehouse amidst marble shipments. Also, the numbers are skewed to show that the company is doing better than it actually is.
Ooh.
These are fake informations.
That's.
I
why
knew that.
read it.
Well, good
So this
decision.
is our-
What'd you guys find? Besides this ledger.
This ledger.
I pull the bolt from Rutin's mouth.
I pull the bolt from not my ass.
And a
That's
mini,
good.
some mini
Insight
bolts.
check.
One.
Mine's less speedy now. Rutin's gonna clean this baby.
Yep.
Slide around on a table, you found these?
We found it in someone.
Why?
Someone?
Well,
In the
Something.
There was someone in the basement that you just removed bolts from?
there was an illicit. You know, An octopus face.
Oh, I
I
know.
believe that's
And
offensive.
was it alive?
No, it was dead. Well, we never really checked, but we.
It's dead now.
It's dead now.
It was dead before, but now it's definitely very dead, and it's not going to be undead.
Thanks to Fenric.
You're welcome.
Yep.
We just
thanks.
ruined John's like entire next 5 levels of the campaign.
Nah, you're good.
It was dead.
Because I got more.
Guess what? Other coffin.
What?
Yeah,
That's what
You
it's marked.
think that was the only elephant?
Coffin B.
This was the decoy coffin.
It's the live. They put both hearts into that one.
Are Lithids like known for being undead or something? Or are
No.
you guys just really paranoid?
Yes.
You know, sometimes you think a dragon's dead, and then bam, it's not. It's flying around, carrying a drow around. What?
Could happen to anyone.
Could
That's
happen. That's-
literally your fault.
That was not my fault.
Did you share that information to everybody? About
What
the ledger
information?
stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is Marble in the city?
Marvel?
Yes.
Marvelous. Please.
Driver, can you take us to the Marvel universe, please?
Is
Ooh.
Spider-Man in theaters?
On a Thursday, it is going to be busy.
Oh, is there a new one out
And the
today?
tickets are cheaper.
Well, no, it's just getting.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Well, it's
5 gold Thursdays?
Yeah, and it's just chock full of students from the university,
I thought student day was on Tuesday.
and it's on both here.
Oh.
There's a lot of students. It's a university.
Yeah, they had to break it up.
Just half of them get it on Tuesday.
Freshman, sophomore Tuesday.
Yes.
Junior, senior Thursday.
So where you want I should take you then?
Is
You make good sentence.
Thank you.
is there
Why use many word when few word do trick?
is there an address for Marble Industries warehouse in the city, or is it in a different city?
Is there?
When things are run into the city via ship, they go down to the ports. When they come in, and they are held in the shipping containers and warehouses down there.
I think we can just take this to what's his name? Blackmail him here and now.
We're supposed to investigate his shipping place first, but we're supposed to do that at nighttime when the dark times come.
I mean, well, I don't know. Should we blackmail? Should we just like maybe talk to him? I thought that was kind of the first plan that Aurora was.
So now we show up to his work with the book.
Well, that was before you found it.
Dead
You would
Elithid?
fit in his basement.
Well, you know, sometimes Aurora people are dirty crooks, and they change, and they're good, right?
Aurora, did you have a dead Elithid in your basement?
Yeah.
I'm not Aurora.
I hate this.
I've been staring at Roland.
Excellent.
I'm
So-
like,
I'm
I'm
now
like,
sulking in the corner
I'm
of
like,
the
you
carriage.
did it first.
If you can't take it, don't deal it out.
It was funny when it wasn't me.
You're right. It was Aurora.
Right.
Yeah.
It was funny.
But yeah.
It's not funny. You following?
I'm following, but I disagree. You
As
can
your
leave
carriage
better to water,
clops-
but you can't make it laugh.
As your carriage clops through the stony streets of Zadara, going to your next destination, who knows where it will be?
Yep.
We'll find out right after this break.
As we're, yes.
Right after we pee.
So,
farts.
as you guys are clip-clopping in your horsey carriage down the streets of Zidara, giving aimless directions to your driver, where would you like to go?
Left.
I'll make her right.
Okay. All
There are
right.
3 people we needed to get, right?
Sort of residential. You need to sway Tyrig Stonejumper and remove Gildy Winter,
Winterfish.
Close. Glyph.
basically.
It's a
Wintercliff.
winter bish.
Gildy Wintercliff.
Winter Bish
well-
Shonen.
Let's just go
Lil Bish.
take care
Real
of
big.
Gildy, and then
This is my dice.
by then it might be nighttime, and we can go check out the old
Well,
docks.
I mean, like, we could just go and talk to the guy now that we're blackmailing. I mean, like, we've got something on him, so, like, why not just, get this done and over with? And move on with our lives.
I like
instead
I don't
of-
know. Gildy could be on the way. It could be
Think-
just like
Yeah,
pit
but
stop to go, murder to go.
he might just go home and be like, why is my lithid all cut up? What's going on? And then he calls the city guard, and they get involved because he wants them to know. Wait, no, he probably doesn't want them to know he has a weirdo lithid.
Oh no,
Yeah,
my
but-
lithid in the basement is cut off.
Someone
You know,
broke
we
into
haven't
my
stopped to
house
question
and chopped
why
up my
it was
lizard.
there.
No, of course not. That's not what we do.
Well, he's probably a doctor, and he's doing some experiments on mind control for Arcos Bashard
What if he was trying to blackmail Arcos Bashard
with
think
the
he just killed
illithid.
Arcos.
I
with
don't
the
know.
illithid that
Why don't they
Arcos...
just kill Arcos Bashard?
Because
He's powerful.
I can't
Right?
really come up with a reason.
It was
as you
all
guys,
explained.
As you guys were speaking to Madame Gloriana, she said that if you tried to run at Arcos Bouchard, you would, without having the rest of the council on your side, you would be going to toe-to-toe with Arcos's forces, the Hammers of Maradrin, and the Chevaliers of the city.
Only if they have time to prepare. That's why we sneak and then murder.
Yeah, because
Did someone say sneak?
Yeah.
I'm like, clankety clankety clank.
Someone 2 blocks away from the carriage.
I hear armor clanging.
So
Alright, fair enough.
I think if we
let's go.
talk to Dwarf Man first,
Stone Jumper.
that one,
Teddy Ruxpin.
we
Yeah,
can
that's-
get that out of the way and move on to this winter cliff.
That
Okay.
sounds like a wise idea to me.
Alright, so
Let's
you're
do that
going to
then.
head down to the docks.
So, question is, who's? I don't know who the best choice for intimidating this.
Me. As my voice just cracked. I can do it.
Uh-huh. Oh boy!
I mean, Archie, you know
Aren't the
man.
docks that way?
I've met
Can we
men
see
that way.
your arms through armor?
It might be
It was.
Oh,
me.
Why,
you or Roland?
why not Archie?
I've become myself again.
Oh.
Oh,
Archie
much better.
knows him. Look at him. Look at Archie. Look at this sweet face. I'm grabbing his face.
Smack, 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 smack.
Look at him. He knows Stone Jumper.
I mean, he's met Stone Jumper.
Best
He's my
friends.
sister.
They're best friends, sisters.
He's your sister?
Yeah. Like sisters. Like best friends.
like sword sisters.
Yeah. Like
Yes.
sword sisters.
Thank
Sisterhood
you,
of the.
Virio.
The sisterhood of the traveling
Sword.
sword.
That would be an excellent campaign. I don't know why y'all are laughing.
That would be pretty great.
There's a bunch of
I mean,
action
if you want to do
going
it,
down,
you
and
can.
it cuts over to a different sister. Ah, I don't have my sword.
Dying.
Someone else has the sword right now.
Is it not- They just freak out. They're like, I don't have my pants.
Yes. Have you not
I have
read
not
the
seen the movie.
series? That's exactly
I'm
how it
not interested in
happens.
seeing it.
There's no spare pants.
It's the last
just
pair.
keep
It's like the
putting-
Book of Eli, but with pants.
So, like, I know they, like, put patches and stuff all over it, so would they put, like, stickers all over the sheath?
Yes.
And then they, like, pass it to the next, because isn't that a part of the book or something?
I could not
Okay.
tell you.
Who here has
we're-
read Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants?
All of them.
I've seen a movie.
So we're done with your thing now. We're gonna go to
This is
Welcome to
now
book
a-
club.
A book club about the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Where one person has read them and one person has seen the movie.
Anyway,
One
so
movie.
who is
One
intimidating this
person has seen
person?
one movie.
You need to
I'm not
write a
intimidated,
campaign about it,
so-
even though you haven't read the books.
I
before.
actually could.
Oh, but
I,
wait, guys, look! There's out the window. There's a pair of pants that are traveling by themselves. What?
Guys,
What?
Arcane pants.
I am intimidating.
Are you?
Wow.
Me
As
too.
I'm edgy and intimidating. My hair is short and black now. Remember?
Yeah, I'm edgy and intimidating. Give me some of that shoe polish that you
Can you do
used
that?
on your hair.
Can you do that flies thing anymore?
I'm short and intimidating.
I can fly now. if
No.
that's-
Nope.
Just catch some flies
Flies.
in
They
a
go,
jar and then, like, release them.
I mean, I can be Aurora and I. We can
There's
be
like-
talking as a team.
I try and lean back to back with Aurora as we're sitting on.
In a carriage.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of
carriage.
wiggle room. You just kind of.
Why does it only have to be one person intimidating? Is it four, like, way more intimidating?
Yeah.
Fenric, are you planning to
Not when
intimidate?
one of them is.
I am very good at intimidating.
I
Oh,
actually.
hold on. We don't have to intimidate. We just have to persuade. As long as he no longer supports Argos Bouchard,
What's the
then
difference?
our job is done.
Why not both?
Our
Good cop, bad cop.
information suggests that he's a coward.
I'm, like, very good at persuading.
Our information suggests he's involved with some bad things. It might not necessarily be his choice. He could be being forced into it, or already being blackmailed. We just saw the security of his household. It's zero. It's negative security.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
I'll just be on a roof somewhere else, and if things go bad, I'll shoot him. I guess.
No.
You guys take care of.
Wait, have we done that plan before?
No.
It's always worked out great.
Unless you're shooting Tony Stark, no.
It's Sony Tark.
And we can't shoot him
Get his
yet
wrong
because we
name
have
right.
to finish this council bullshit first.
I'll just shoot him in the knee.
God, bullshit. Storyline. Interesting plot hooks.
John.
Not just cold-hearted murderers.
So there's some pants. I guess we're doing the pants story now.
There's just one pair of pants that fits all of your
None of you have
bodies.
pants. There's one pair of pants in the tower. You have to get them if you want them. Otherwise, it's naked butts
I
everywhere.
don't think he's
Yeah, yeah.
read the book either.
No, he's describing it perfectly.
I cast spiritual weapon in the shape of pants.
No, there's a magic field suppressing all imitations of pants. They can't even be replicated.
Shorts.
A nice skirt.
Long shorts.
Alright, we are heading towards the docks
Oh
right
my
now,
goodness.
right? As we are discussing
Banana
this.
hammock.
We've probably been there. We've been sitting at the docks.
So you guys getting out or?
What? Do you have another lift waiting?
No, it's just I don't know. I was gonna go park, go talk to some of the other carriage drivers. You know, shoot the shit.
He's an Uber, not a Lyft. And I get out.
You guys, the ride from uptown down through the city took approximately an hour or so.
God, that poor driver.
Probably
I
close
can
to an
accept.
hour and a half with all your misdirection and meandering.
So it's like 1:30.
Thereabouts, yeah. It's getting to be mid-afternoon.
Okay, when we get out, I'm looking for a food stall for a snack.
As you look outside, you are in the shipping part of the city. It is
Not even like
stinky
a
boats full of fish loading into crates and barrels to
Not
be
even
moved.
like a subway. Those are everywhere.
No, it is strictly business down here.
I'm like, this is the worst.
Eat a ration.
No.
Take a deep breath. This is industry.
That's nature.
I give the driver 10 gold, and I'm like, you didn't hear any of our conversations.
You got it.
Alright, you have
Where's
a
the
good day.
snack?
What?
A snack.
You could probably just ask
Back
someone
in
who
this
like works around here.
city, or I guess you could try to buy someone else's lunch that they brought. I don't know.
Did you bring a lunch?
If you guys wanted food, no, I go up into the city to get. We just like went through the market like half an hour ago.
I was too busy arguing to see it.
Well, is that my fault?
If you wanted to eat anything, if you wanted anything,
Remember-
did you all say-
Remember when I said, "Hey, where do you guys want me to take you?" Remember when I said that like 8 times?
No.
I said left.
I do.
Excuse me, unnamed carriage driver. Do you have a lunch?
It's Carol.
Carol, do you have a lunch for today?
No, I go get it at the market.
Damn it. Well, thanks.
On Thursdays, I get to go pick up a lunch to go. Normally, I bring a sack of lunch, but on Thursdays, I get to pick one up because it's movie day.
I
It's
see. Are
today
you a
Fantasy
student
Thursday.
here?
It's always Fantasy Thursday.
Yes.
What are you
All days are Thursdays.
Are you studying something at the university?
Nope.
Then why do you go? It's a student discount. It's just busier. You should go on a different day of the week.
Well, it's still like a discount for like non-students. It's just 5 gold Fridays, but on Thursdays and Tuesdays.
They only show movies on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
You can try to go on Saturday, but ugh, there's nobody there.
All right. Well, that was not. You just. I slap his horse's butt.
Okay, goodbye. So as you guys are standing around, you can see that there are many large rectangular buildings in this area. Windowless, almost all of them are. You can see a few vents coming out of some of them, which may be places of holding more perishable goods slash
That's a fire safety hazard.
things along those lines. But as you're looking around, you can see that there are some ships over to the right side of the docks that are loading items on. Straight ahead of you, you can see sort of a 5-6 lane wide grid of just all these large warehouses.
You guys just want to steal a boat and become pirates?
How are we supposed to find him amongst all
I don't like the sun.
Where
That's not
have
going to
we?
work for me.
I want to make a
We'll
perception
sell
check,
at
see if I
night.
can find him.
Go ahead and make a perception
That's not a bad
check.
idea.
Night.
Night pirates. I like that idea.
8.
There's a lot of big buildings around here.
Fantastic.
And people also.
I'm also gonna do one.
Alright.
Nat 20.
I'm
That's
too busy
funny.
thinking about night pirates.
Go
Yeah.
big or do ones. That's
both
my goals for
Looking
tonight.
around, you do not see Tyrig Stone Jumper. However, you do notice that there are numbers on the sides of these buildings marking their official building
Number.
address on the docks.
All right. What are some of the numbers?
1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 7, 8, 4.
Is there a 1, 2, 3?
1651.
Is there a 2231 or whatever that number is?
Go ahead and make an investigation.
What was that number, you guys?
It's
22,
22,
31.
13.
13.
16.
I think it was
Those are the net
22, 31.
22, 13. Literally have it written down.
2319?
420. Nope.
Okay, 16?
Yeah.
Okay. It takes you guys, it's like, it is a long stretch of these buildings, but after about half an hour or so, you're able to find one with that number on it.
I'm like,
Who's knocking?
What does it look like?
Similar to all of its brethren surrounding it, it is a large rectangular beige building with a simple wooden door and a large number printed on the side.
History check.
Okay.
No. That was just, a callback to the architecture of the sewer.
are we being sneaky here? Or are we not?
I think we should just
She
go
has
up
rolled
and
worse
have
than
a
me every
meeting.
time.
Let's
We don't have a scheduled meeting though.
Let's just tell him that he's gonna want to see us.
I mean,
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Motherfucker.
so,
Thank
It was really good with you knocking on the camera, like your hand, just the perspective of it. It's very good.
The door creaks open as you knock, Archie, and you see a bugbear answer the door. Can I help you?
We are here to see. Wait, no, wait, hold on.
Quincy!
No, wait. Hold.
Tyrant Stone Jumper.
Where the heck did I? Oh, my notes are here. That's why I can't find any of the names.
I already have my notes.
Tyrig
on
Stone Jumper.
Stove Jumper.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes.
He's gonna want to see us.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Oh, I answered differently than you guys.
I didn't say a damn thing.
1.
9.
So that's a no.
Oh.
Yeah, so we just made one with you. Or-
No, he's booked weeks in advance. You can't just waltz in here.
Listen.
I don't think he's going to want to
in-
wait that long.
He's in
Listen,
charge
what
of
is
the
your
entire
name?
shipping
Can I
company.
schedule an appointment a week from now?
you can schedule an appointment like a month from now.
What
I
is your
scheduled an
name?
appointment a month from now. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. I saw this on TV once. A month from now.
Yes.
Can I reschedule my appointment for now?
Well, I'll have to check the schedule, but maybe. But no.
Damn it. Okay, I'm done. I tried my thing.
What is your name?
Steve.
Steve. Steve, your boss
Yes.
is going to want to see us now.
Well, he's at lunch right now.
Where?
He can
I
eat
don't
lunch
know.
while we talk to him.
I don't know. Everybody goes out to lunch on Thursdays. I'm waiting for my lunch break so I can go out to lunch.
Where do you like to go to lunch?
I don't know, down to the market. There's a lot of places to eat in this. It's a big city, guys. Like, there's food everywhere.
You want to go to lunch? We'll cover your shift for you.
That's what I was just gonna say.
I don't think that's... Well, I mean, I
No, it'll be
mean,
fine. What's your job here? Explain it to me quick, and I'll just do it for you.
I am the front desk administrative assistant.
Oh, I did that for a few. I was about to say weeks. In college.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Archie and Aurora.
Did you just say college? Did you go to college?
I didn't go to college.
What are we doing? A dissuasion?
Persuasion.
I got
I just
You've dissuaded me. Well, okay.
convinced me you're lying.
What is wrong with me? Oh my god.
Archie, what was that from you?
Why does
I don't even
anyone
know what
listen to us?
I don't know. Hey, podcast community. Thanks.
8?
We appreciate you.
Deception?
Persuasion.
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 No, dissuasion.
It'd be even better than that. 10.
Okay, a 10 and a 14. Well, I'm not surprised I could get intro. Okay, how about this? If I go, you tell him there was an emergency that only Steve could fix. And then you guys are just sort of watching, and you say, what a good job Steve did, and he really deserves that promotion to the warehouse that's coming up.
We got you, my
Oh,
dude.
we can do that.
Okay.
Oh, that's a new warehouse.
Well, not a new warehouse, just a position is opening up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
Is
hope
it-
you get it.
Thank
Is
you.
it no longer the assistant?
No longer sitting on my butt behind a desk all day. I get to get out there and pick up things and move them to a different place.
You gotta
The
keep
dream.
it fresh.
I'm like,
You always gotta keep it fresh. Try new positions.
all right, enjoy your lunch.
Thank you, I will.
Bye,
Okay.
Steve.
He walks back in and he comes back out with a gray jacket on, which has the Gold Fleet shipping logo on the back.
Cool.
They're ready.
Have fun. I'm gonna go inside and go to the appointment book and write us in.
Perfect. Go
well
ahead.
then.
As you walk up, it is inked, so you can attempt to alter that. And what would you like to do so?
Oh, I have an ink and quill, and I'm
Okay.
going to write us in
Okay.
the schedule.
Is there an
Are you
appointment
between the
there?
lines?
crossing out the one that's currently in?
How
or-
is it current?
It is booked.
No, but is it a daily calendar, with towers and times, or is it a?
It's sort of like a planner where it's got the date going down the left column, and then the next piece over has the appointment name, and under each it's sort of date and then a few appointment times, and then date next few appointment times, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of filled in all manually going down. The person that he is currently having lunch with is someone named. Oh, right, hold on.
It's in cursive. It takes a while.
Trey Crestwind.
Dumb name.
Trey.
Trey. Oh, I know him.
So there isn't a space where I could write us in, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you would have to remove
Okay.
it in some way or
Who
alter
is
it.
the next appointment?
The next appointment is Keith Toothwell.
Dumb.
Keith.
Keith and Trey.
Listen, guys, we're at the desk. All we have to do is tell him that he canceled, and all of a
Yes.
sudden his thing is
That's-
opened up.
That's what I was about to do. I was going to cross out his name and write in canceled, and then write in.
Okay, if you want to do that to the right, there would be space to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Who's canceled?
Yes.
Toothwind canceled.
And I'm going to say canceled, parentheses, will reschedule, parentheses, and then write in. And I'm like, who wants to be the appointment?
I don't know.
Who wants to be it? We need a name.
I mean,
Aurora Solis.
I mean, if you write
That's
that
a
down,
bad
we get
idea.
some attention.
Probably.
That's a bad thing to probably write.
Roll into the thief boy. That is. You can put
How
in your
about-
last name.
Fenric
Gillian.
Tompkins.
That's us. That's you and me, baby. You took my name.
I look up from the book. No, I look up from the book and I'm like, did I miss something?
I've got an alias for whoever goes. It's Mac Blale.
That's a.
Pretty subtle, isn't it?
I mean,
How about
we could
Mac
have,
Donald?
if we put down a fake name, we might as well have just said we're Keith.
I mean,
What if Keith shows up?
Let's just
Yeah,
write
but
down
we
Mac
kick his
Donald,
butt.
like
No,
Archie
he might
said.
know Keith.
Yeah, we have to make it a cancel because as Archie said, he might know him. So
Okay.
You can put in Fenric. I don't care.
I mean,
don't
you-
understand.
What if I put in Gertrude?
yeah, do Gertrude.
Gertrude, what's your last name?
Wet bottoms. Because you're a Genasi.
Beams. Gertie Beams.
That's not bad. I can fly.
Write it.
Which one?
Write Gertrude Beams.
That's a name. That is a name.
Cool. I write
Good
it
old
in.
wet bottoms.
And is there different handwriting, like for different people working the desk?
It seems to be mostly what you could probably assume is Steve's.
Okay, I copy Steve's handwriting as
All right.
best I can.
Go and make a performance check to do that.
Signed.
Net one!
Oh boy.
It is.
Got a fucking back.
Not only does it not look like Steve's, it's barely legible.
I'm like, Steve is drunk here, just so we all know. Steve got drunk, canceled Keith's appointment, and wrote us in. So,
Um,
I mean, we could have just spilled some ink over it and been like, whoopsie.
everyone, as you walked in through this door, it's sort of just like a small front desk like office, and then there's a door that goes beyond this one. Go ahead and make a perception check, everyone.
You can't make me.
200.
Oh, okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, no.
30,
it's,
19.
22.
Okay.
Yes. 6.
7.
Okay. Who busted a 17? Okay.
Up over? Yes.
Okay.
Aye.
The three of you sort of like hear the door that leads into the warehouse sort of crank open, and you see hear the door, and then chunk, and then you can hear feet running.
I run to the door.
Yep.
All right.
I sit at the desk,
Where you
like
at?
I'm working it.
All right.
Start filing paperwork.
I
Yeah.
just make a face as I'm looking at Kismet's handwriting. I'm like, no.
This is bad.
Is there like a seating area?
There are a few like waiting room like seats, and then
I'm
there's
like-
a spot behind the desk.
I'm
to
like,
sit.
sit down,
Oh, fine.
sit down. Gertrude.
I'm sitting.
This is
Alright.
nice leather.
So I think the three of us.
So the three of you
pulled
rush in. As you rush in, you can see that there is a very large warehouse space in front of you. Looking to your left and right, you can see these just huge blocks of something covered by tarps. As you're looking around, go ahead and make another perception check, the three of you, as you're running here, to see if you can track where the fellow went.
7.
17.
Okay.
Also 17.
All right. So as you guys, even with a 7, you can sort of like hear their feet scuffling across the floor. Shit! You see them run back around to the right part of the warehouse.
I want to cut him off.
Okay. As he's running through,
I thought you were gonna say I want to cut him up.
I've already done that.
it's on
today.
brand.
Sushi.
As you guys are running through, I'll show you the setup here.
Yes.
It's a trap.
Where's our trap?
Who's a madman? Help us! Save us!
Wow.
Wow, not
What
that
a reference.
Thank you.
Busted up the Spy Kids 1 reference.
Right?
Damn.
Yes,
Watch
I
that
couldn't place
last
it, but
week.
did you?
Oh
really?
my goodness!
Nah, it's on
How-
Hulu or Netflix.
How'd that CG hold up? Pretty good, right?
Oh, boy.
Better than Spy Kids 2.
Thumb thumbs.
Spy Kids 2 is bad. Spy Kids 1 is pretty good.
And then the third is when Sylvester Stallone is there.
Oh,
Why do you guys know so
Wait,
much
no,
about Spy Kids?
that's
Like,
what those
don't
things
you
That
know
was
are.
the
so much.
coolest shit. And now it's not.
I may
Spy
have never
Kids
watched
was
it.
my thing when I was a kid.
Guys,
Awesome.
I don't think I've ever seen Spy Kids.
Did you not have
It's pretty great.
I had a weird childhood. We'll just say that.
So you guys kind of came in over this way and are chasing this way.
So did he run up and in, or
He
ran?
took a sharp run into the spots between.
Gotcha.
And who's the right? It's the other little man.
I do that thing in movies, like where we're all running as fast as we can, but then somehow I run faster because I want to.
I guess go ahead and make an athletics check if you're trying to be the fastest. No, you have a base speed.
Athletics contest. Who's faster?
Well, athletics wouldn't have worked anyway, so we're fine.
Athletics not good. Base speed.
Yeah, I wanna run like parallel to him this way instead of running like up through the.
I'm just gonna follow him directly.
All right. So, say that you are trying to run straight ahead. You are following right behind him.
Yep.
Roland, as you pass this spot, you see two large creatures.
Oh dang.
They both have thick leather collars and harnesses on. They are quadrupedal, large lizards. One of them is dull red, one of them is dark green. And Fenric, as you cut around here, you would see another one standing here, which was dark blue. They are guard drakes.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
So,
Archie,
those of
where'd you go?
I'm just following. Running at the beasts, or the one that, sorry, the running person.
Okay.
Perfect.
The running man.
Running man, yeah. Chasing
So-
after the other running man, Forrest Gump.
As you guys have popped out, why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative?
Worried about that.
What, I mean, this is combat, we're just we're going off for a lunchtime jog.
Do they
We
have
work here.
highlights in the waiting room? I would like to do
Oh, yeah.
a picture difference puzzle
There-
while I wait.
Absolutely, there are.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, now that's a reference.
Pulling out all the stops.
Wait, who is it that's in there?
The
It's
three of us.
Those three.
okay.
This side of the table.
Yeah, we're hanging out
Oh yeah,
in the
we're
waiting room.
we are just hanging out.
I'm pretending like I'm working the desk.
How well are you pretending? Are you
I don't
actually
know.
like doing work?
I'm sorry,
Yeah, I'm
you're
pretending to do
pretending to
work.
pretend, but you're actually just doing the job.
Yeah.
Here's what we do. We're gonna go to the bank, and then we're gonna.
Mr.
work
Jumper
there.
won't be here till 3 o'clock. He's got an appointment.
Can I
Alright.
pick up the sending stone? Hold on.
Oh, a new model. How do you work this one?
It's running in the warehouse. There shouldn't be.
It is a hot not good. I got surprised by the.
All right, 20 or higher.
Nope.
15 or higher. 10 or higher.
Eee, 11.
All right.
Wow, at least one of you guys.
5 or higher.
9.
7.
Roland.
He's bad.
Then Rick.
We gonna die, son.
All right.
We gonna die.
Up first are the guard drakes.
Oh great.
They are going to charge forward.
Is the door still open?
When you guys came through?
Yeah.
No, it is on one of the sort of like weighted hinges where it closes behind you. They are going to yada 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 make 2 attacks. First one attacking. Well, they're both attacking Roland because he's in front.
Ah, got him.
So first attack with bite as it charges forward
To me, huh?
is an 8. And then it swings around with its tail to try to sweep your legs. That is a 17.
Shield.
All right, plus 5. You block it as the second one makes its attacks. So the second one takes a bite as well. Nope.
Another
chomps
one
forward
bites
and
the
just
Roland.
is buffed by the shield, and then it swings around with its tail. That is a 16.
Nope.
So it is also buffeted away by the shield.
Jesus, that shield is huge.
The second one is going to turn on you, Fenric.
Watch, he's gonna get a 26.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all right. Chomps forward with its large teeth.
Nat 20.
Oh my goodness! Called it.
Oh my
Are you just gonna kill Fenric
Every
immediately?
single battle.
Every battle. You
I
just
am
kill
at
him.
max HP, but it's gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Wait,
Um,
did everyone rest up? Did we rest
Yeah,
up?
we
Yeah,
rested.
we
from
did.
that alone,
Yeah.
Gloriana's, yeah.
Yeah, we're all rested.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we took a long rest so I can erase.
Max damage, 19 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Did that 20
Yeah, that looked
automatically
like it
hit?
hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, unless you have like a thing to sort of rebuff that away.
Okay. I mean, I assume they had more than a +1 to.
Oh yeah,
Fair
yeah,
attack.
it has a +5 to
Yeah.
the might.
So
I was just curious.
It was a 25 to hit. You called a 26. You were one off. That is.
It swings around with its tail, however, and you were able to block it with your shield as the tail swings around. Next up is Archie.
All right.
At the end of
I
the round,
guess.
we'll do a perception for you guys.
I don't want to take any gambles. I'm just going to cast Spiritual Weapon up next to one of them.
All
I
right.
have a thing for that.
We can just, I don't know, we can just use one.
I
At
would
least a
just use-
stupid Kraken token. I'll put it at the one right in front of you,
Deal.
so it's between you and it. If that makes sense. All right. Anything else, Archie?
No, I guess not. And then I can attack the first time with that, right? I'll never get the rules down.
It's
You
a-
get an attack when you cast it.
yeah,
Okay.
It automatically attacks.
yeah. So go ahead and roll that out.
13.
13. It swings forward, and the creature ducks down beneath it. And what does your spiritual weapon look like again?
It's a pickaxe this time.
It swings forward, and the creature just sort of ducks down beneath the glimmering pickaxe. Next
That'll
up,
just be a giant candle.
I thought it was going to be pants, but I decided that we...
pair of floppy, shiny pants swing overhead.
You wrap him around his neck.
Roland, you are up next, followed by Fenric.
Okay, I'm going to move around here.
All right.
So I'm just moving. I'm moving. So
Attack of op.
yes.
All right.
Okay.
Is that just from the one?
You get two. I mean, you got two guys there.
Oh
for
yeah,
one.
both are engaged.
Yeah.
That's an 18 plus 5.
Shoot. Glad I could help.
So the bite misses from the first one. The second one swings its tail to try to catch your legs, which sort of clips you in the back as you turn around, and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sounds good.
Oh, not max damage. Look at that.
It's just
I know,
it's
right?
because it's you. That's so funny.
I'm going
I'm
to
fine with it. I'm just like, I'm just teasing.
Of course.
bonus action hide.
All right.
That is a 14.
14. Okay.
And with my action, I'm going to cast message to. Well, since I would know where I'd know where like the desk is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll point there and say, Kismet, we're in a bit of trouble. We could use your help. Thank you.
Thanks.
That's my turn.
Sorry, I
Thanks.
can't make
This
it
is
cover
Roland,
the
by
seat.
the way.
Oh, Roland.
That's when Kismet's got press on nails. You'll have to make an appointment. All right, perfect. We will resolve that at the end of the round. Fenric, you are up next, followed by the boy in the house. Isn't this it? You're just kind of hemorrhaging blood from this bite mark out of your shoulder.
Yeah. Ow. I'm gonna swing at him.
All right,
21.
21. You swing forward, and your blade sticks into the shoulder, and you pull it out, and some, which one is that? Some bluish black blood comes out of its shoulder.
Ew.
They're color coded.
7 points of damage.
All right.
Wait. No. Wait a second. That was my die. Ha ha ha! 10 points of damage.
Alright.
I rolled a d6, my bad.
Alrighty. Up next is your boy. He is going to pull out a crossbow and fire it.
I'm going to move around to the other side of him.
Okay.
Like that. Boop, 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 boop.
He is going to pull out a crossbow and fire at you, Fenric, since you are right there. That is a 10.
Nope.
So it just sort of bounces off your back plate. That is it for him. All right. Gizmet, you heard this voice come in. The rest of you can make perception checks if you would like.
Nat 20.
You hear the sounds of battle coming from within.
I look around the desk. Is there anything that could help the situation? Like a
Do you have some clangy bells?
no, like
the
an
Drake?
alarm, like
Go ahead and just make a quick investigation check. See if there's anything on the desk that can
Like for the
assist you.
dragon from Harry
13.
A 13. Kind of flipping open the top few drawers, you can see that there's like a framed painting of Steve at Disneyland. With a few friends that look like they're kind of in the college, but Steve just sort of is like that. You find some very nicely arranged pens in the top desk and some like letterhead with Steve's name on it, but he doesn't have that on top yet because he's just not there. There is a small like front door ding ding bell on the desk, but that's
ding
really
ding
it.
bell. We either have clink clang bells or ding ding bells.
You got one of the ding dings instead of the cling clangs.
They're very different. Very different.
Okay.
So we're the distinction.
I hear war battles.
War battles.
So I'm going to...
I hear love battles.
I hear casual
Oh my
battles.
I hear a casual battle. So I'll
This
run
game,
in. I'll run in
man.
as well.
All right.
And we come from this
You
side
guys would get to like about here.
to here?
Yeah.
What is
Okay.
quick question
Yes.
to Keith Man?
Mm-hmm.
When, like, how close to now was his appointment? Like,
Oh, the
when
next
would
appointment?
he be showing up?
You imagine in the next possibly like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay, combat would be done by then.
Yeah. Not in real time, but in fiction time.
30 seconds,
Mhm.
hopefully.
Okay.
So, as you guys are joining at the end of the first round of combat, I'll have you three roll initiative now. The three of you are just now entering.
13.
Okay.
Yes, 7.
8.
All right. Perfect.
Wow.
So I'll just drop Aurora.
What's your
Then, Avira, you had 8,
Yep.
or you did?
I had 8.
You had 8.
That's
You had 7.
Yeah,
Okay.
something.
And Virio. So it'll be top of the order. That's about the time it would have taken you guys to get there. So the Drakes are back again.
Guess who's back?
Fenric, the one in front of you, is
Back
going to
again.
bite.
Time to bite.
That is a 23 to hit with the
my
bite.
goodness. You in the ass. Dear Lord.
Its teeth chomp down on your same shoulder. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
And then he swings around with his tail to try to bring it down on top of you to drop you to the ground. That is a 15. So you're able to sidestep it as its tail crashes into the concrete next to you. Archie, the two Drakes here are going to close in. I guess that one can't really get there with spiritual weapons, so he is going
I
to
killed him.
he killed him. He is
Roll
going
to kill.
go up next to the human who calls for him over. And Archie, he's going to make an attack at you, chomping down with his teeth and then swinging with his tail. Nat 20 with the teeth.
Nope.
Machi. That is
Doesn't hit.
25 to hit.
Do you have that
Nope.
great cleric thing where you can do things against crits? Is that like a great cleric thing?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I think it's like a level 5 grave cleric thing.
Anything you can dig up for me in the books real quick here would be pretty useful.
Like grave?
dig up like grave cleric?
Archie, it's 13 points of piercing damage from the bite.
Okay.
And then he swings around with his tail.
Oh, shit.
That one's a no. It chomps down on you and then swings its tail, and it just sort of like runs through the flame on your candle, missing your meaty bits completely.
It
Archie,
goes to where the chunk of meat that was.
Yes.
Before it was bit now.
then you are up next, Archie.
Oh, cool. I would like to retaliate, thusly.
All right.
I suppose I should have my... Gosh, damn, I haven't done combat in a while, huh?
Yeah, I know. I needed to get one in today.
Okay. Then I will just swing at the one that hit me with my stick.
All right.
How about 12?
12. You swing down with your stick, and it like cracks on its hide, but it's thick. Which one is that? Thick red scales sort of just buff it away, and it doesn't take any damage.
You son of a bitch. Is my spiritual weapon still nearby?
Yep, it is adjacent to the creature.
Swag. We'll go with that then. Fuck. Nope. And then I apparently can do it again as a bonus action?
The action, you have action attack, and then you can use your bonus action to make the attack with your spiritual weapon once
Yeah,
it's
well,
cast.
I missed.
All right. You have movement if you'd like to use it, but that is what you got.
That would be attack of opportunity, right?
Correct.
Nah.
All right.
I flip it off. You son of a bitch.
Roland, you are up next, followed by Fenric.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then.
Am I hidden? I'm gonna attack him. Am I hidden?
Yes, you are.
Okay. That's a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Cool.
Red boy.
Yep, red.
That is
13 points of damage.
All right.
And then going to run this way. Another hide.
All right.
Natural 20.
All right.
26 total. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Fenric, you are up next.
Use an action to not die.
I don't want
Or
to.
maybe your bonus action. I don't know if that's enough.
I really don't want to.
You don't want to not die?
I stabbed him and I forgot that he was wounded. So
Okay.
that guy takes 4 points and then make a con save. Sorry, I gotta retcon this all the time.
Con save.
Is there like a...
A wounded one?
19.
Yeah, he saves. So those are done.
There should be a bleeding wounded or something like that.
I don't want. I'm gonna swing at him. I don't fucking care.
All right.
18.
That is a hit.
Woo! 8 points of damage.
All right, you swing forward and you just sort of hack into its meat. How many points did you say? Sorry.
8 points of damage.
8.
And he's wounded again.
Con save.
Beginning of your turn.
Beginning of the turn. Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right. Plus 2 to your AC.
Correct.
God, your
Alright.
AC now.
23.
Sheesh. Yep.
I keep getting hit with my 21.
Yeah.
All right. The human guy is going to.
John Humanman?
Or is that
Is there?
Shield of Faith concentration? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yes, it is, and he's going to fire a crossbow bolt at you, Fenric.
I did see it.
18. So it sort of fires through and just blink deflects off your shield of faith, and it cracks into one of those large chunks of whatever is beneath the tarps in this room. You sort of see some like white stone chips sort of fall to the floor.
Okay.
So poisoned. I think it was
Yeah. I think I'll probably grab that one.
All right, Aurora, you are up, followed by Kismet.
All right. I am going to just let's see how far can I shoot.
He has been dominated.
I'm gonna shoot my crossbow, and I can shoot from there, can't I? Can I
Should
reach
be able to, yeah.
this guy here? From here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow at him,
All right.
and that would be a 15.
15. It fires forward and sinks into his shoulder meats.
Okay, and
Oh, it didn't hit me.
shoulder meats. And that's going to be 5 damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to take a bonus action to activate blade singing.
All right. Your music box begins to play out its song. Next up is Kismet.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at all 3 at the boy that Fenric is fighting.
All right.
And it's a range of 120 feet, so I'm fine.
All right. Perfect.
Okay. Okay, so one is a 21,
All right. That is a hit.
one's a 9,
That is not a hit.
and one's a 17.
And the 17 does also hit.
Okay, so that's 4d6 of fire damage total. Those are 2 6s.
Nice.
So 12,
All right.
and then 18 total
18 total. All
of
right.
fire damage.
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This creature kind of screams out in pain as the flesh begins to sear where Fenric has cut away at it. Next up is Viria.
Ah! I see Fenric looking like he's really hurt.
It is very obvious that Fenric has lost a lot of his blood.
Somewhere
Because I can see him all the way over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like lit in here, but
It's not
it's
lit.
lit. It's not
It
lit
is
in
not lit in here!
It is not lit in here, but there is dim lighting coming in from a few
my
skylights up
All
above.
right. I run that direction.
You ain't
30
lit, you
feet.
just dim! Sorry.
Hey, that's not nice.
I'm done.
You're so mean.
All right, 30 feet.
Wow!
Man.
This is a weird session.
It's been crazy, guys. It's like
And then I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
All right.
Wisdom save, please.
Alrighty.
Oh, not me.
Bong!
So zeros, that's straight up. That's a hot
Doorbell has
2.
already told Fenric.
Yes. And you take
Yes.
7 points of necrotic damage.
That was a D12?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
I'm like, take this! Fenric, stop that! Stop bleeding!
Now, is it a ding ding bell or a
Or a clang clang.
clang clang bell?
More of a dong dong bell.
It's a dong bell.
Dong dong. All right. We're back to the top with those there critters. Con save for that guy in front of
I
you.
appreciate that.
As a 17 for the Drake.
That saves after he takes 2 points of damage.
All right. Then he is going to, again, bite at you, Fenric.
God damn it.
Nope. And then he's going to swing his tail. Nope.
I was afraid.
It's hard to get a peg on you because there's so much blood coming out of you. He doesn't know where to hit. Archie, the red one in front of you, is going to take its attacks. So bite first. Nope. And the tail swing first. Also no. Wow, my dice have betrayed me.
Hell yeah.
So
I've really been rolling hot all night.
30, he is going to move up to there, and then Fenric, the guy with the crossbow, is going to fire another bolt at you.
Because why the fuck not,
Because
right?
Also, you're like the only one who can really see.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Nope.
What,
This is
doesn't hit
overhead
the
instead of-
23?
No.
It's working!
It fires over your head and just clatters up against the stone wall and splinters all over the place. Nope, never mind.
Just went
Archie is up.
very recently. This is tall and
All right.
I like it.
Upload their
I'm
turns
gonna-
I
together.
like your jokes.
I'm gonna heal. What was it? Am I near Fenric at all?
I have these blocks down. They are approximately 12 feet tall, so you do not actually have a line of sight on Fenric.
Oh, I don't have an. Oh, okay, cool. I'll just hit him with some sticks then.
All right.
No. Hit it with a pickaxe.
Swing forward with the stick.
No.
Twink.
Oh,
Misses.
man.
All right.
You
Your
need new dice.
creature
This is
ducks.
why I only ever do Sacred Flame, is because I can't hit shit with a stick.
Story of my life, man. All right.
I like it.
Next up is Roland, followed by Fenric.
Roland. I am going to.
Do I have to make a concentration check when I take damage?
Yes. Yeah.
Am I hidden?
Yes, you had a nat, or at least a dirty 20.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to fire at red.
All right.
That is 15 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh dear. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. That was at the red boy?
Yep.
All right.
Man, these guys are beefy.
Beefy boys.
I'm then going to fart in our general direction. No.
You only got 6 seconds. Hurry up.
Yeah.
To save the world.
You got one
Move
shot.
You only got 4 minutes.
up
We got 4 minutes.
there. Okay. That's guess that's my turn.
All right, perfect.
Trying to
Fenric,
give
you are up
Archie
next.
some flanking here.
Fenric is up, followed by Aurora.
I am going to run under its legs and come out the other side, over closer to
Nice.
him.
All right.
And as I run under him, I'm gonna swing at him.
All right. Slide underneath it with your blade overhead.
Yeah, like that.
Now push him.
18.
That is a hit.
Woo! I say, stop fucking healing your wounds. That's only 6 points of damage.
Slide underneath it. You feel the blade rip across its rib cage, and part of its guts begin to fall out. It screams and falls over dead.
Yes.
You did it.
And he's wounded.
And he's
On his next turn, he has to make a Constitution save.
disadvantage. 'Cause
And he's wounded.
dead. All right. Anything else, Fenric?
I would just like to bleed profusely.
You do so.
Okay.
Something you want to do?
Well, now that he's dead, I would know that they're coming up after me, right? And then before the drakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'll move up this way to be
All right. Engage
just right
with
there.
that one. All right.
Yep.
All right, Aurora, you are up next.
Alright, I would like to shoot another arrow at Red Boy.
All right.
That would be a 19.
19 is a hit. As it flies forward, you see it perforate its side.
Oh, far. Only 4 damage.
All right.
400 damage?
That
What's
is
that?
amazing.
Said 400 damage. All right. Anything else, Aurora?
It's a new meat at a D&D one-shot.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move closer.
All right.
So I can move, let's see, 5. I'll move like to Fenric's side here.
All right. Or Archie.
Or Archie's side, excuse me, sorry. You're both short.
And remind me,
You look the same.
spiritual weapons not concentration, right?
No.
I don't think so.
So I don't think it is either. I just could not recall. I never use it, and I don't know why.
good.
Alrighty, that is Aurora. Kismet, you are up next, followed by Virio.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot firebolt at this boy.
All right, fire away.
Fire away, fire
I knew someone was gonna do it.
For 16.
No,
she
it's
doesn't sing that
titanium.
song.
A 16 does hit, yes.
Okay.
2 for 2.
God.
Let's go.
Fireball flies across the
So hot right now.
room, and Archie, you kind of duck over under it as this big ball of fire sort of goes across.
10 full damage.
10, all right.
Fire damage.
You see it splash up against the hide of this creature, and it does not take as much as you think.
There's a Masachu.
Why don't they breathe
This is
fire
the
at
red
me?
one?
The red one.
Wait, no,
It's fire
different
resistant.
Huh.
The blue one must be
That's
water
fit-
resistant.
Video game rules.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Logically.
All right. Anything else, Kismet?
No.
In
Alright.
like the game of D&D,
Viria, you are up next.
is fire and lightning damage different?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
In like
There
the
was
game.
there was a real question in there actually.
There she
You
was.
doubt me?
Not at all.
Yes.
Viria, what are you doing?
I shoop a doop and I try and do what I saw Fenric do, and I run and slide over top of Fenric as I
Run and slide through Fenric's blood, which is still kind of gushing onto the floor.
but I
Slip
have
and
my
slide.
halberd out as I slide by.
Okay. You slide up to the creature with your halberd held out like a lance, looking to stab. Go ahead.
Do I need to jump?
That is 15.
15 is a hit.
Nice. That is not much. That is 3 slashing damage.
All right.
Minimum damage.
You swing forward and sort of whoosh, catch it. This nice thin line of brackish green-black blood sort of runs down its shoulder.
Nice.
Anything else, Virio?
No, that is it for this turn.
All right. Back to the top of the order. The Drake is going to chomp forward at you, Virio, since you cut its nice uninjured side. That is a 15 to hit with the bite.
That does hit, yes.
All right, so chomps forward, chomps down on the hand, most forwardmost on the max damage. Nice. 12 points of piercing damage on your
I
arm.
will use my hellish rebuke.
All right.
How much damage again?
That was 11 points of damage. Yep.
11. Oh gosh. That's why I have my spell cards.
Oops. Oh.
It's also going to make a tail attack on you real quick.
That one
Hellish
is-
Rebuke also.
That one has disadvantage.
That was cocked. Well, that was... yes.
Okay, dexterity saving throw.
All right. All right, so also 8 points of damage from the tail.
Did you do disadvantage on his tail attack?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It was a 16 and a 19.
Gotcha.
The dex save was a 6.
He takes 17 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Fuck.
Sick. All right, so it was...
Was that the spell or Virio?
What?
Uh,
I say as I cast it.
Total damage for you from it this turn was...
19.
Yes, 19 points of damage. What does your Hellish Rebuke look like again?
It's just essentially just like as soon as he hits me, like I just swing my arm up and just like a pillar of flame just rips up
Nice.
to the ground.
Rips up and just burns it from underneath. All right.
It doesn't look like it did a normal amount of burniness that I've seen it burn other things.
It does.
Okay.
All right.
I've used this before!
All right, and then old fella is going to fire his crossbow. This time he's going to step out here, fire at Roland. There. Nope. And then he's going to step back.
Damn.
Next up is Archie, followed by Roland.
I miss.
I'm flanking for Archie. I believe.
I miss.
All right. Your melee attack would have advantage. So you can reroll that one.
I miss.
Oh my goodness.
Archie,
A
you were
six
just
and a-
like,
and a six.
yeah, just swinging blindly at this thing, and it's just sort of standing in front of you, watching this stick get waved around.
Getting increasingly pissed off.
Roland, you are up next, followed by Frederick.
Hydra tooth in
All
the
right.
back.
All right.
Natural 20.
Ice blade through the back. All right, go
Yup.
ahead. Roll that out.
Yeah, okay. That is 18 points of damage.
Wow.
All right.
Archie just says that.
I wish I could do damage.
You activate your tooth, and you have the ice blade, correct?
Yep.
All right. So this cold blue ice blade sort of just pops up, and you plunge it in through the back behind the ribs, and you can see it sort of come out the other side through the front, and it falls to the ground, lifeless in the eyes.
Goodbye.
What in the butt?
Sweet prince.
Good night, sweet
I
prince.
did it.
Bonus action. No. Regular movement to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bonus action dash to there.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Fenric, you were up next.
I'm a swing at this guy again.
Good song.
Thank you.
I really like it.
No. Nine.
No. Swing it sort of shrugs a shoulder back as you swing forward and you miss. Anything else, Fenric?
Oops. No, that's it.
All right, Aurora, you are up next, followed by Kismet.
And this guy is one of our bad guys too.
Yes, but he is hidden behind. Those things are actually 12 feet tall.
Okay.
I just didn't want to put those up to impede the view of the entire map.
Yes, I got you. So
We
I'm
appreciate
going
it.
to go 1, 2. I'm gonna go here.
All right.
And I'm actually gonna shoot an arrow at
All right.
this guy here. Oh, I missed.
All right, you fire your bolt forward, and it just sort of whizzes overhead. Hard to see in here a little bit with the dim light coming in. Depth perception's off. It's all blue in here. Anything else, Aurora?
I thought you said death perception.
That should be
Also
it
that.
for me.
All right, Kismet, you were up, followed by Virio.
Okay. Oh, jeez, I almost did that.
Do not anger
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see him. Question?
I think that's line of sight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
He's
It's,
a big
it's
boy.
between the big block and then Virio there, but you can see the big, underbite of this large lizard.
I shoot him with firebolt.
All right.
14.
14 fires forward, and it doesn't hit the creature directly at first. It sort of blasts through the corner of this block, and this white chunks of stone fire everywhere, but then it connects with his face.
Nice.
Nice.
1 point of fire damage.
Nice.
Look, damage is damage.
Oh, RJ.
True. All right. Anything else, Kismet?
No.
All right. Virio, back to you.
I just look at the guy and I'm just like, huh, you want some more? You want some more? And I spin my halberd around and then I just use the blunt end to bunk him in the face real hard.
Oh my god.
All right.
Dear.
Yes, not one.
Pop forward. Make a strength save for me. Or a strength contest.
Well,
Sorry.
nope, that's not good either. 5.
5. All right. You stab forward with your halberd, just sort of catches the end of it and throws it out of your hands.
Shit.
And it lands over there.
Shit.
I see it happen and I'm like, nice job.
Thanks.
All right. Anything else, Virio?
No. No. No.
All right. Since you're becoming its main antagonist, the creature is going to take a bite attack at you.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Well, not great
fuck.
anyways. Ooh, well. And a tail attack. Nope. Still.
Oh.
Bites forward, and you sort of
Go,
step
prevent
back
that
without your
damage.
halberd in your hands, then it swings its tail around, but its tail sort of whacks into the side of this huge chunk of whatever's in this holding station next to you. And next up, it is Fella, who is actually going to fire a crossbow bolt at Aurora, who has stepped into view. Yeah, he's gonna take one step forward. Fire crossbow bolt. That is a 24 to hit.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, that hits.
All right. That is 9 points of piercing damage from his crossbow. Then he is going to 25. That is the end of his turn. Archie, you are up next.
Miss.
There's nothing in front of you.
There's no one there.
That's why.
Oh, cool.
You gotta.
You're still swinging at the dead creature.
All right, can I move towards somebody to hit then?
Hey. You can sort of hear the sounds of the other one snarling away, which is right here. You are over here, so you could begin to make your way in that direction. Or you can see over across the hallway, the human is standing within your line of sight as well.
All right, I will head to your right, just that direction of the pillar.
You have 25 or 30 movement.
30.
30, okay.
What about
Yeah.
your weapon?
My weapon has a speed of 20.
All right, do you want to try to have that one move up and around? Do you have to maintain sight on it?
I'm gonna say no, but I don't know. I guess it would be better just to have it with me anyway, so I can miss
Okay.
all the
We'll
time.
say it's following you like a happy puppy.
All right, cool. And then I practice my swinging.
All right.
You can use your action to dash.
Can I? Apparently,
then he
I've
can't
heard
hit it.
recently.
We're just
from-
getting in. We can use our action to dash.
I'd like to use
Send it back from New
a
York.
action or some such as a bonus, in a bonus attitude to dash.
All right. You can get up behind Virio and Fenric if you would like.
All right, I will do that then.
All right.
And then
Practice your swinging.
practice
Ow.
my swing.
Ow,
He can't hit you.
You're right. But I'm at his level. That's the
That was
problem.
mean.
All right.
I mean, true, but
So Archie, Roland, you are up next.
okay. I'm gonna creak around the corner, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire
All right. At the
at
gentleman.
that dude.
All right.
Need to make a Dex save. which you
Dex
will probably make.
save. Nope.
What did he get?
8.
Okay, good. Yeah. All right. Cool. So now all attacks against him have advantage.
There's a fairy fire in here.
Yes,
Yeah,
there. No,
okay.
there isn't.
Oh, you got it
because
already.
I took them all. I stole them.
Perfect.
I'm glad it's pink.
Same. I was about to
Yeah.
say that.
I also
It's
love
perfect.
that Roland can cast dancing lights and fairy fire.
Yep. It's very just
Good.
lovely.
It's good.
Yes.
That's good content
I'm
right
then
there.
going to 6 dash. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Fenric, you are up.
A swing and a hit. Yeah, it's a 21.
Alright, that is a hit.
9 points of damage.
9 points, alright. Swing your sword forward, and it pierces through the ribs of this beastie. And it has now got that deal to deal with, which we will deal with in a moment. Anything else?
A lot of dealing.
Lots.
So much.
Wheeling and dealing.
I checked my shield of faith, make sure it's still up.
Alright.
I don't even know how that just like appear in front of me. It's
I was
like a
picturing
shimmering
it's just like a
shield.
hamster ball around you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's just like a glow around you.
Cool.
It's
I'm a
A
glowing
shimmering field appears
boy. Yeah,
around.
I cast a spell and now I am shimmering.
Yep.
So
Right.
that's just the
Everything's-
natural.
on
Everything's
top of
great for
shimmering.
you.
We're all like Twilight.
He's a vampire!
No, I'm sorry.
All right, Aurora, you were up next,
Alright.
followed by Kismet.
So for the pink fairy fire, it's advantage on all attacks?
Yep.
Mhm.
Alright, so I'm going to go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh shoot, I'm not quite within melee range, am I?
No.
Do you have long arms?
15 feet long.
Yeah, really.
Just slap
Oh.
him.
Hey, you
Get out of here!
You're like,
Alright, I will, I'm going to... What I was going to do is a melee attack, but now I can't do that.
You could do a crossbow still.
I could.
Still has advantage.
Alright,
No,
yeah,
do the
I'll
chiropractor.
just use the crossbow.
All right.
So that would be 20, dirty 20.
That is a hit.
How about I don't do minimum damage this time? Okay, better. 8 damage.
All right. Bolt flies forward and just immediately just catches him in the square chest, and he like looks up like, aha! Why am I glowing and bleeding? Kismet, you are up next, followed by Virio.
Same.
How is he looking?
Pretty beat up.
Okay. Then I can see him from where I'm at. I can like look around the battle in front of me.
Yeah, I'd say you could squeeze a shot. Those ogres are deceiving in height. They're actually like more like 3 feet tall, 4 feet tall, like big lizard boys. So yeah.
I
you
move
are-
so I'm looking over these boys.
Okay.
Well, that's why they hit me.
And I can see him, and I'm gonna hit him with firebolt
All right.
and have advantage on it.
Mm-hmm.
That is 16.
16 is a hit.
Cool. 8 fire damage.
All right, he is looking rough. Anything else, Kismet?
How is this boy looking?
The other boy looking, pretty beat up. Not terrible.
Okay, I'm gonna use a sorcery point
All
and
right.
do my meta magic quicken spell.
All right.
Hang on, let me see. I just need to check how many points it takes. Okay, it's 2. It's 2. I spent 2 sorcery points
All right.
to do quicken spell.
All right.
And gonna cast Witch Bolt on him.
All right.
Yeah.
really?
I'm gonna use my point of inspiration.
Burn him.
Oh God. 12.
Witch bolt just flies past the just explodes up against one of the large
Wasted
containers.
everything.
Hard resource.
That sucks.
hmm
All right.
Whatever.
All right, Virio. For halberdless Virio.
Oh, that's okay. I've got other things in my bag of tricks.
Do you?
I want to like just pull a halberd off and stick it over there.
That would just be insanely customizable.
I don't
Just take
know
an
what
exact
some
on
of
that,
these
too.
things do.
I pull out a gun.
How you got it? I
I
don't know.
pop a cap in his ass.
You pull out a gun and you just throw it at him.
I'm like, I like just reach into my pockets, and the first thing I have these, but we don't have damage for them. Brass knuckles.
Oh, brass knuckles. They add an additional D4 to a melee attack.
So it's like
Amazing.
just a
Like
D4.
an unarmed attack and then a D4. So,
2d4.
Okay. I'm gonna punch him.
all
I'm just
right.
gonna put these brass knucks on.
Ting ting.
Oh yeah, I guess I
So that was
should roll
like
to
a
see if I
ting
hit.
battle.
Yes.
Nope.
All
Big
right.
fat Noseville on that.
Put your brass knuckles on, and then you stab forward with a halberd that you don't have. In your hands.
Oh man, shucks. Shuckarooskies there.
All right. Next up is the Drake. And he's gotten a con save as well. Yep. No. 1 point of damage.
He had 1 point of damage.
Alright, he is going to make his attacks at you, Fenric.
Oh.
Because he sees this weird sword sort of draining him. So Rainbow will be bite, Sparkly will be tail.
Okay.
Rainbow bite, Sparkle tail. No at both.
Woo!
A hot no at
Did
both.
he bite himself?
Damn near. Yeah, that's it. He he's getting a little overwhelmed by all this fighting, and he's sort of like bashes into the thing next to him and like misses you completely. Virio's shiny hands confused him a little bit. The shiny boy is going to fire a bolt at you, Aurora. No. God damn. Just whizzes over your shoulder and clatters to the ground behind you. Archie.
Come on, Archie.
You
I
are.
get closer and I get closer.
You are just about closer, and you can move his weapon 20 feet in that direction as well. Yeah. You are within melee, Archie.
Miss.
Your weapon is not.
All right, you swing your stick forward, and it just sort of whiffs completely.
The math of this
It was an 11, so I'm
You're
getting closer.
getting closer. All right. All right.
+1 each roll.
Anything else, Archie?
I don't feel very helpful.
You could loot the store.
You guys are doing fine.
Take some T-shirts.
Yeah, I'll just go look at some fucking t-shirts. So there's gotta be at least one corporate t-shirt.
Perfect. All right, Roland, you are up next, followed by Fenric.
Movement and dash. I never thought I'd say this. I'd like to try to grapple him.
All right.
Tackle him!
Do I have... Yes, I'm weak.
You are so weak.
Do I have advantage because...
Very
Fairy fire.
And it's an attack, technically, so I believe so, yeah.
You're surprising him from the
Oh
back.
boy. Okay. That's cocked. That's a 17.
You are grappled. You jump up behind this guy and wrap up around him.
Alright.
Or he is grappled, I should say.
Cool. You are grappling. I just like to whisper in his ear, and you die.
Alright, we will resolve that when it gets to his turn.
Perfect.
I hug him so hard.
A hug.
Oh, yeah. Forgot those.
Yeah, now that you guys have gone through the whole bucket.
Yep. I literally emptied it
And put it back.
and put it back. We need to get you know those drying racks?
Okay.
Usually in I guess for dishes or something.
Just get all
Those,
these
but
for all
for
these.
yeah.
Alright,
You
sorry.
could just get a-
Fenric, you are up now.
A
Sorry.
thread
Ooh.
spool rack.
I forgot that I had.
That's
even smarter.
I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna swing at him. And yes, I definitely did
yes.
hit him. By quite a bit. Whew. 6 points of damage.
Alright.
Concentrating.
Because you're grappling.
No, because it's fairy fire.
Gotta concentrate on the grapple.
I like grapple better.
That thing is looking real rough.
Concentrate
Okay.
on grappling.
Anything else, Fenric?
He is now wounded twice.
Alright.
Just let it get around him. We're gonna kill him with the wounds, guys.
Alright, Aurora, you are up next.
Alright.
Roland is grappled with the figure in front of you.
Okay,
Just
and
like
this
that
guy
headlock.
here, we still have advantage.
Yep.
That's the guy I have in a headlock.
Grappled. So
Alright.
they're kind of wrestling as you're standing
Perfect.
there.
I'm going to use my longsword on him.
Okay.
And not Roland, though.
Not Roland.
Okay.
Do I have? Is there
Um,
risk of me hitting Roland?
Yes.
I mean, you roll a 1.
If I roll a 1,
Potentially.
but I have advantage,
2 ones.
so I'd have to roll 2 1s.
Give me
to
snake
hit
eyes.
Roland.
I
Hey,
want
it's
it.
happened
Maybe.
before.
It has.
No.
I have done
I've
it.
been doing it. I didn't. Don't worry.
Okay.
So the first one was let's see. The first one was an 18.
All right.
Okay.
That is a hit.
And I am going to add 1d8 of lightning damage using my tooth sword.
Okay.
Using my tooth.
Using my tooth.
Does that shock roll it?
It is lightning damage.
Does it?
I don't know, just do it.
Find
Fuck
out.
it up.
I'm doing it.
We won't know until we try.
Aurora will find out with Kelly.
8 damage.
Yes, you take that as well.
Cool.
Of lightning?
How much was
Of
lightning?
just the lightning damage.
Oh, so just the lightning damage was
7.
4.
Okay, so 4 points of lightning damage.
Cool.
As you swing this blade out, you sort of slash it across his chest, and the lightning sort of surges through him, and you just hear the crackling of electricity as it burns through his flesh, and he slumps forward, dead.
Yeah. Sorry, Roland. It was worth it.
Just
Kismet, you are up.
He's dead. We could just take him off the board.
I firebolt.
All right. Can you tap close on the low battery message there for me? Thank you.
Do you need to move it all?
Firebolt to the beastie.
That's a no. That's a 10.
All right, sails overhead and just sort of again explodes up against one of those dealios in the background. Virio.
So wait, is the guy in front of me dead?
No, that was the human that died.
Oh, okay. So
This guy's not doing hot.
Yeah, he's looking pretty rough.
Alright, brass knuckles didn't work. Let's move on to the next one. I pull out a spear that's on my back.
All right.
And I'm like, this is similar.
This isn't
One of
punching.
these days, I'm just gonna lie.
14.
14. You stab your spear forward and you catch it in the face.
Nice. 6 points of piercing damage.
How would you like to do this?
I take out my spear. You can hear it up against my brass knuckles as I take it out. And then I clink my brass knuckles again. And then I stab him in the face.
You stab it, it just falls to the ground, dead, blood pouring out of its mouth.
I step over it and I walk up and I pick up my helmet.
I attack the corpse, 18.
Yes, that is a hit.
He takes 5 points of wounded damage.
So as you stand in this warehouse, having just murdered one of its employees and its guards, that is where we'll end the session.
Ah, good job, us.
Intimidation tactic, right? We're gonna go with intimidation now.
Yep, that's it. I was gonna
Look what we
talk to this
did.
guy,
Good.
but
Detectives, look what we
Sorry.
found.
it's fine.
Keith, what's his face, walks in and we're like, you're gonna have to cancel. Your appointment was canceled.
We're all sitting at the front desk covered in like blood.
There's different black, blue, red, human blood all over the place.
we're closed.
What color is drow blood?
It's like,
I was always thinking like a violet-y color,
That
but
makes sense.
You have any closing?
only closing is again, thank you to all of our auto hosts, and a reminder that I'll make an announcement on the Twitter and on the podcasts, but in the next week or so, we will have a discount code for Threadmancer. So at threadmancer.com, if you go and you purchase, use the code Amber Wars, all one
You know
word.
the name
How
of
do you,
our thing.
how do you spell the thing in the middle there?
Amber War la la la.
That would be a difficult code to type in.
Yeah, well, Amber Wars, all one word. We will see you guys on Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye.